Hello everyone and welcome to the Silent Age. Last time out, oh well, not last time out, I was hoping to play I said in the Among the Sleep we were going to play, a couple more one-offs, and I had a game set up, checked it last night, was working absolutely splendidly, and then today, it just didn't decide, it was like, nah, I just don't want to work for today, meh, pick something else. So I had to find a game that was in my catalog for about 10 to 15 minutes that I could download and then get working. So here we are. And welcome to the Silent Age. Now I was hoping for a bit of a more upbeat game, but I will happily take something that looks like a dystopia as well as the, Planet of the Apes sort of a text going on. But this is a good, an old-fashioned point and click, so it's something different. Okay, and we're in the present. The present, it looks like another Tuesday as Joe sweeps the floors of of the anonymous cold office hallways. Then he notices the note, a meeting with the brass. Little does he know that today is about to take a very dramatic turn. Okay, and so apparently we've got 10 chapters to do. I miss old point and click games. There's some of the first games 1965. A good year was it? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, damn, look at the hair, and he didn't have the beard. 1968. Damn, just life hit him hard. Is he there? I mean, I can't tell. I'm getting some, like, Full Metal Jacket sort of vibes. 1969. Is he off to war? No. Guess he got sent back. Did he fail in training? Or... Well, I don't want to crap on janitors or anything, because, everyone's got to do a job. It is the way it is, but he's fallen on hard times, it seems. And here we go. Okay, so it's a point and click, so I'm assuming... Yes. Okay, and I guess we'll see the note first. Oh, I can't look outside. But I can, however, click there. That's a nice little touch. It has a little, Oh, it's open. Okay. Note. The sticky note near the door. It says, Joe, Mr. Hill wants to see you. Frank. It's my office. It says so in permanent marker right underneath the supply room sign. So there's elevators on either side. Can I go to my supply room? Can I pick up stuff? Okay, and shelves. What are in the said shelves? Get some light in here before I break anything. What if I want to break anything? No light, I should change the bulb. I have equipped bulb. Yeah, but like stuff like I grew up on like those sort of these sorts of games. Especially when my first experiences with computers. Like my dad, I've said it before, my dad had an old Compaq computer. And it was games like, initially, something like, I think it was the Muppets Treasure Island CD that we used to have, and then I remember playing, like, obviously, I think I've said I played Doom, the original Doom, because that's on everything. And then, I'm trying to think what else there was. Ah, my Employee of the Month plaque. It's my award. I got it for helping out one of the lab assistants downstairs after he mishandled some barrels. The award ceremony was sort of unofficial, so I was told to keep the plaque in my office so no one would get jealous. Well, sometimes practicality wins the day. You'd be surprised. A lot of smart people just don't have common sense, or don't have a lot of common sense. It's one of those thick rubber gloves used for cleaning things in the labs. Useful. Borax, citric acid, eye wash, bleach, and hand soap. Some of the labels are peeled off, but I keep them in alphabetical order, so that's okay. Well, that's good. Use my tennis racket. Oh, mix of detergents and things I found in the offices. Can I sit down and share? It's my chair. Frank has the good one. Of course he does. So is Frank the other janitor? My access card from the management floor. Found this back after last year's summer party. Perfectly good table just left out in the rain. I got that baby cleaned real good and installed it in here. Well, I guess it's one of those. If you can sit down, it's not terrible. It's a good chair. It's where Frank sits. He's been here a good deal longer than I have, so he has privileges. Fair play. Hazardous barrels, just sitting there. Hey, at least you're further away from them. These barrels were brought in here about a year ago. I don't mind them. I have plenty of space. Can I finish what I'm saying, please, before you click off it? And they hardly smell at all. Well, but yes, but what are they filled with? And is it hazardous chemicals? Okay, and so everything that it seems that I need will be in a nice bright colour. I do appreciate that game. It's a blue card access reader. What does it say here? Huh? 23rd floor offices, top management floor where Mr. Hill's office is. Okay, and well. Okay, so I can't go this way. Well, let's check if there's anything else here first. Hmm? Oh, there's the rubber glove. Well, I can't go here, but let's go to the blue place first then. Oh, we'll just read this sign. £2,000 maximum, clearance level 5, no exit from science labs 2 or 3 prior to decontamination. Well, I'm sure you don't have any people who weigh 2,000 what pounds? I'll be one big employee. Right then. Well, simple. Put the card in the slot. Love that noise. Permission to enter the bridge, sir. I need to start watching Star Trek. It's been a long time since I've watched it. I used to watch as a kid with my granddad because it was just on TV. Company logo, Archon. Archon National Defense Services. Ah. Do we have to keep hovering over it so the text will display? The title reads, The Gestalt of Saturn Veil. Looks just like a couple of coloured boxes to me. Now they fade anyway. I mean, modern art for you, ladies and gentlemen. The title reads, Into It. Into It? Well, it's almost like I'm kind of afraid of calling it a square, because it's obviously something deeper, but that's what it looks like, a square. Well, it is what it is, and now there are things that look suspectly like weed plants, but obviously they're not. It's a common rhododendron. I'm not a botanist or anything. Dude, I have to read. This one's fine, I watered it yesterday. Can I see what? Common rhododendron, not a botanist or anything, but I've used one at home that came with a little name tag. Oh. Hello there, secretary. Oh, great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you are, sweetie. Mr. Hill's expecting you. Just walk right in.
Splendid, I don't even have to
What's
talk.
the matter, sugar? Cat got your tongue? Just get your hiney in there.
Very much of the time. Looks like someone dumped an urn in there. Could have sworn I emptied it this morning. Well, it's the 70s. Smoking, I believe, was technically still good for you at that point. The trash can is almost full. I'll empty it later. Yeah. That's why I'm always thinking about when people say what's good, good for people with doctors, because it seems science changes all the time. Like, I'm always skeptical, I should say. Well, I'm quite into my science. I quite like looking up new breakthroughs in science because it's always interesting. Maybe it's just me. Okay, company performance chart. How are we doing? I have no idea what this graph represents, but whatever it is, it seems to be going well. I would make the exact same inference. I'm thinking of installing some more clocks myself, add a bit of class to my office. Yes, because, although I'm not sure I'd ever need to know what time it is in Tokyo or Berlin. Or Berlin, maybe I should just install an extra one for Albuquerque. Oh, the window. I can actually click on this one and it doesn't. It actually has something to say to me. I've never been one for heights, but behind these thick panes of glass, I can sort of appreciate the view. Well, it is what it is. It's our president, Honest Richard, I call him. I think he'll catch on. Ah, yes, Tricky Dick. Even the ashtray looks expensive. Am I gonna get told off for looking around at things? One nation under God. Can I pick it up? You usually can tell success by the amount of phones someone keeps on the desk. I don't have a desk. Eh. I mean, I wouldn't have a phone on my desk even though I was successful. Okay.
Jasper.
It's Joe, sir.
Of course, Joseph. How long is it that you've been with this company, Joseph?
About 2 years, sir.
Ah, yes. Then by now you must know that what we do here is very important.
Extremely.
National security may be just a word to most people, Jasper, but for men like you and I, it means so much more. We see the people behind those words. We understand that it means the safety of every citizen in this country, not to mention the shareholders and the hard-working clerks and stakeholders at the government funding agencies.
Oh yes, all those
It also
hard-working
means
people.
A lot of pressure. A lot. And some men just buckle. Which brings me to the main point of my agenda. A position just opened up, and we're promoting you, Jasper.
What?
Sir?
Don't
Well.
think the company doesn't notice its hard-working employees. We reward achievement in this organization, young man, and you've just made yourself a gold star. This means that from now on, you will be in charge of not only yours, but Frank's assignments too. That's right. That means downstairs lab sanitation, drain assignments, the works, with all the clearance that entails. That's a lot of responsibility we're investing in you, Jasper.
I thank you, sir.
Brilliant.
But what about Frank?
I know you made a great team, but Frank decided to pursue a different career path this morning. We wish him all the best. Oh, and of course you understand that we won't be able to present you with a fancy title or a measurable pay raise. This is a modern company, you understand. We like to keep up.
Ah yes, promoted in
structure here.
no way apart from your
Congratulations,
responsibilities.
Jasper. I bet you must be very excited to get back to work with all your new responsibilities. That's perfectly understandable. I won't keep you a minute longer. Here's your key card.
Splendid. I think I'm just gonna turn that up a little bit if you don't mind me doing so. Turn up by about 5-10% because it just feels a little bit low to me. I'm sure you guys will tell me otherwise.
I'm sure you have a lot of important work to attend to in your new position, son.
Mm-hmm.
A raised clearance level should give you access to Frank's former janitorial turf in the basement. Better get to it.
Yes, Mr. Hill, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, whoa, whoops, daisy. Must have clicked out of it. And I accidentally clicked off of chat, which is my fault. There we go. No harm, no foul. That's close enough. It's not I'm afraid the glass will fall out or anything. It's just my job to clean the smudges I'm leaving. Well, I guess that makes sense. Did you hear I got promoted? Gloria, Mr. Hill's secretary, Goldie among the higher-ups, Ms. Gillette to me. Yeah, being a secretary is a hard job, depending on if what company you're working at. Right then, is Frank gonna be here and he's gonna be like, "You took my job." Can't turn the light off. Guess I'm not a big lover of saving electricity. But yeah, games like this, like I've been looking at trying to get like playing. Whenever it's on sale, I want to have a look at getting the Monkey Island game because I used to like those games when I was a kid, but I've not played one in ages, so I can't remember it at all. It's a red card access reader, uses flat cards instead of keys. Company is full of modern technology like that, and so we go down. Weird, the hatch is open, but I don't remember hearing anything about any inspection or repairs being done today. And a tinfoil hat. Tinfoil hat. Nice one, too. Pick it up and wear it. Wonder what Tinfoil hat is doing here. Frank used to tell stories about activist break-ins. Some of them were homemade protection like this, but there hasn't been a break-in since the new security system was installed. Okay, well, I guess we, guess we better open the doors. Whatever is below in the basement. Okay, monitor unit, whatever monitor it's monitoring. Reminds me of the Pong machine they just got down at Izzy's. The thing's amazing. I've been almost there every night after hours. They set it up. Frank says it'll fry my brain, but I think it works just fine. Yes, video games are evil. And make you think of impure thoughts. The glass is toned, but it looks like a bunch of containers with tubes sticking out. Can I open said door? Keypad Lee says cryogenics. It's locked. Oh. Ah well. Oh, I just noticed. Blood trail. Just let me walk amongst myself there. There's no case of nosebleeds. It looks serious. I really should notify someone about this. I need proof this time. After that stupid Halloween prank the lab guys pulled on me last year, nobody will believe me unless I have something to show for it. Jeez, that's a bit cruel. I mean, hopefully you're friends with the lab people, otherwise that's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm not much of an engineer, but it's something attached to one of the two wires that clearly doesn't belong. I could remove it, but the back panel is in place if I had something to protect my hands. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Got it, I removed the thing and pushed the panel back into place. And now I'm going to go where no man has probably gone before. Oh, never mind. Something fell out the coat, looks like a handkerchief. Oh, I'll just rob that. No problem. Polaris 9 supercomputer. Note to self, don't touch anything. You could touch everything. Looks like something right out of a science fiction movie. Polaris 5 loads dark code processor. It's a very expensive data processing unit. It doesn't actually say expensive. I think it's a fair guess. The warning sign reads caution, keep away from liquid materials. Well, I do not have any liquid materials, sir. And the blood trail. Management needs to know about this. I'll need proof this time. Ever since that stupid Halloween broke-in. Door? Far out. It's one of those doors where two people have to turn the keys at the same time to open. It's like something out of a secret agent movie. Only this one doesn't use keys, just buttons.
Far out.
What do I need to do then? Can I mop up the blood? And then take it upstairs? He walks kind of like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. Just imagine Bee Gees playing in the background instead of, you know, somber silence. I'm very thankful for this game though on short notice. I want to pick up the tinfoil hat. 22nd floor. Okay, and I guess we have to press it. I mean, to be fair, being on the 22nd, your office being on the 22nd floor is kind of nice. Wait, was there anything there then? Or was that just my eyes? It's just my eyes. Yep, okay. Check back in the office. We always want to be checking. We gotta be thorough. Okay, nothing's really changed there. I'm hoping I don't have a case of hiccups. Yes, use the blood-soaked handkerchief with the secretary. Is this yours, lady? Probably talk to her before start waving it at her like a crazy person.
Miss Goulet?
Mm-hmm.
Something's bad. The downstairs handkerchief has basement all over the blood.
Yeah.
No, I mean...
Been there, done that.
Heavens, sugar. That rag's got blood all over. Have you hurt yourself again?
No, it's...
We keep telling you boys to follow company safety policy. I send out memos almost every week. I honestly don't know why I bother sometimes. You may look like capable grown men in those boiler suits, but you're really just big boys, ain't you?
To a degree, yes.
I'm not the one who...
No need to explain. Let me just take care of that for you. Now, let's see what Gloria has for you here. Ooh, nice clean band-aid.
Oh,
Just
well,
go wash up and put that on. You'll be as good as new.
she's nice. She gives a...
Now run along, you little scamp.
It's nice of her to give me a... Way to go, Joe. After that performance, she thinks you're retarded or something. Well, I'm getting banned for that. Better get back to the labs and find out more before you make a bigger fool of yourself. Ah, it's the 70s. We can say... Or it's the 70s here. I'm allowed to get away with saying retarded. Locked. I'll have to talk to Miss Gillette. She can open said door. Gotta go back to the basement to find out what the accident is before I alert management if someone got hurt. They might need my help. Well, Joe. I don't know. But this ain't looking too hot at the moment. Okay, and I assume because it's a plaster. Are we going to do the good old fingerprint thing? Or band-aid, as they say in American. Say I can't go into the door, can I? Onto this room. Cryogenics and it's locked. I haven't seen anything else to suggest that I can go into there. Unless I, elbow the door. Use band-aid with computer and try and peel off fingerprints. Okay, and right. Use the plaster to hold down the button then? Is it even simpler than that? Yeah. Had a feeling. I'm about to die. I'll get superpowers. Hello, old man. This man needs my help. I don't have time for this. I beg to differ, sir. My hello there,
Mister, are you
Charles
all right?
Darwin.
You're bleeding. Huh, that's a lot of blood. Stay right here. I'll go get help.
No! Don't get anyone. Are you alone?
I'm
No.
not sure what...
I asked
Maybe.
you a question.
Just the voices in my head.
You alone?
Yes, I came down here by myself.
Good enough. Listen, I'm shot bad. I don't have a lot of time, but I'm also not important. At least this version of me isn't. What's important is that you understand what I am about to tell you now.
Time travel.
Should I be writing this down? I don't have anything to write with.
Shut up and pay attention! You're standing on the brink of an extinction-level event, set in motion by greedy half-wits that will eventually end the lives of every man, woman, and child on the planet.
Sounds realistic.
I know this because I'm partially to blame. And though I realized our folly in time, less sane and more senior heads prevailed. I have arrived from 40 years into the future to prevent it from happening.
And how did you get
Things
shot?
are obviously vastly more complex than this, but for lack of time to explain this properly to an insufficiently primed recipient intellect, I am what you would probably perceive as a time traveler.
Mister, you've obviously lost a lot of blood.
Quiet! I have planned this out in every detail for the better part of my life. And I'll be damned if I will let it fail because of a single gun-toting, overachieving parking attendant who wasn't where he was supposed to be at this point in time.
Hey, At least that guy was trying his best.
You look fleeceable enough to be coaxed into performing one simple task for me. I want you to find me and tell me about this event before I depart for the past. You'll need this.
What is
Okay.
this?
It is a portable interdimensional planar membrane chronosync instrument.
Ah, yes, of course. English, please.
It's a goddamn time machine, okay?
Splendid.
For
Makes more
reasons
sense.
You'll quickly come to realize. The device runs on solar rechargeable batteries. Despite this, I
Sorry.
want you to keep it hidden until you're out of
This-
town. Don't let anyone see you with it, especially in here.
Mister, between the blood and all this space talk, you're making me quite dizzy. I'm not sure how I can help you other than by calling security and getting you to an ambulance.
Just take the damn device and find me. You find me, you hear? Go. Go.
Mister? Mister?
And I believe he's gone. Yep, he's dead. Yeah, sorry, it's just I.
Help! Help! I need help in here!
Stay right there, sir.
Listen, you gotta help me. There's a guy in there. There's a lot of blood.
Mhm.
He needs help.
I said, stay right there.
But I work here. You know me.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Palms flat against the wall. Spread your legs. The police are on their way.
Can I ask what for? Oh wow. Guess I'm getting arrested.
Look, I don't want to be unreasonable here. All I want is some simple answers to some simple questions. Do you want this to become complicated, do you? 'Cause, oh, we can do that, you know. Make things complicated. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
Nope.
Yeah, didn't think so. Let's just keep this nice and informal, shall we? See,
Okay.
I'm a simple, easygoing fella.
Give me the good cop, bad cop
Be
treatment.
affable and not go too hard on people. That's what I find works the best. Now, my partner over here, he's a different kind of guy. A real stickler for the rules. Ain't that right, Burke? See, I'm not too good with long, complicated answers. I confuse easily. Some kind of brain problem. I don't know. So
Yeah,
sometimes
you're
I
an
gotta
idiot as
consult him,
well.
You know, in complicated matters. He's got a real talent for helping suspects simplify their statements. Thing is, he's not much of a people person, so most people seem to prefer dealing with me. So tell you what, I give you some simple questions, you feed me some simple answers, and we're all home before Donahue. How's that sound? Now, do you mind telling me what this is? Take your time.
I have no heavenly idea. Think carefully of the next words I say to him. Cop didn't introduce himself, but I barely could make out his name on the badge. Looks like F. Bukowski. Just make a play for the door. Don't know for sure, but I have a hunch the door is locked. I'm not about to try it. Hope £10. I hope the £10 you gain on TV stays permanent. Scrawny guys like me don't last that long in prison. Well, he's thinking ahead at least. How are we doing, Shock C, by the way? Hope someone is behind there watching. At least I have a witness when they start beating the crap out of me. Then again, it probably won't make a difference. Yeah. Well. Device pulsating with green light. Oh, I thought we were going to do a Ben 10 and just slam it. Whoa. Where'd the lights go? Hello? Me, I'm doing okay. Was I just knocked out? Jesus, that is... Oh. Something went wrong. I'm doing okay. I've been doing a bit of spring cleaning. Guess it's fitting I'm a janitor at the moment. It's been doing some cleaning about my room. Well, everything seems to be,
Hey,
quite wrong. Man, I'm dizzy. What is this? What happened here? How long was I out? Well, that tree's grown, so I'd say a few years, maybe a decade. Sign on the door, says evidence room, and it's locked. Picture? J. Edgar Hoover. So what? No, that's not the Hoover I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the president. That was 1920s. I know the name, but couldn't tell you who that is. So basement or first floor? Is this first floor in American or first floor in English? Because our first floor is American second floor. Oh no, the first floor in English, sorry, is the American second floor. Yeah, I got it right the first time. Our ground floor is your first floor. It's complicated. I only count 3 steps. The first 2 are fine. The third seems to be somewhere in the basement. We're not going downstairs. Even if I get down there without breaking my legs, I won't be able to get back up. Seems to be out of power. The guy said it's solar powered. So I guess that means I need to get it into sunlight. Okay. By the power. I'm using the sun. Is that not classed as sunlight? Yes, does this immensely powerful being, or piece of equipment, just, powered by, solar powered. It's powered by the sun. It's got a little thing, those LED lights with the solar panel, small solar panels on the back. Basically the same thing. Okay, well, hanging person, office door. Hanging person, office door. Yeah, I'm gonna take a brain check on that dead person. Yes, a human pinata. Oh. What is this? I feel nauseous. I still don't have a clue what just happened, and now there's a dead body hanging from the ceiling? It's a nightmare. It's gotta be. See, yeah, it's a human pinata. You can even take off his bones and slam him around with it. There's a key attached to his belt. I should grab that before and hope it gets me out of here some... Yep, I'm just taking it. Can't talk at the moment. Whatever this key is for, I hope it takes me away from here, or somehow wakes me up. A hammer must have nailed the door up in a hurry. Well then. Let's pry it open. Yeah, that does make good argument why the light is down. Well, I guess this is because the light's down there, or on the lower floor because of this. Hammer doesn't have a claw to remove the nails, and the plank's too thick to break. Must need a better way out. I guess it's just the gap, the light's coming from there where the floor's bowed. Can I open it with this? Doesn't fit. Crap. Well, I've had that problem before. Right. Second door. Yes. Evidence room. Well, exactly. I was hoping to destroy the planks, but, if you've ever used wood or worked with wood and tried to pry something off of a hammer, he doesn't have the, it's the hammer there. It doesn't have the, I can't remember what it's called, the claw on the back, where you can, oh, look at him fixing his hair there. It doesn't have the claw on the back to, like, rip out the nails. And, yes, you could just go about it blunt force, but that'd take a long time. The great door is locked with a rusty old padlock. Ah, take it. Well, not about you guys. I'd just climb up this and go around that way. I'd jump on top of here, jump down, use the boxes for a bit of leverage to get back up, and pick up the, obvious samurai sword. Okay, what's this guy got? Oh god, I must be losing it. This police ID. It's that officer from the interrogation, Bukowski. This is seriously creeping me out, man. See, the only thing that survived is his straps. It's Officer Bukowski. Every fiber of his being is telling me not to touch it. Even from his skeleton, you can tell he was probably able to snap you like a twig. Well, why is his body black? Did he get singed up? Did he get burned? Unlicensed small arms, anti-war propaganda, unregistered sexual aids, dentals, the rest are boxes of case files. Can I have the gun that's up there, please? I'd quite like that. Right then. Guess we gotta find another key before we can get a katana. I suggest we head upstairs. In reality, they're all withers. Yes. It just looks like they've all been burned to a crisp. And I'm assuming there's going to be another key card. Good old Abe. I refuse to call him Honest Abe after knowing what I know about him. Oh, lovely. I'm going to have to make that guy drop. Handle's broken off. Just shove the hammer in and use the hammer. Never get through the door with this puny thing. Well, it is one of those hammers, isn't it? It's one of those, like, tiny ones you use to break glass. Or it feels like it is. Door is tied in place. Have you ever heard of untying it? And who's this fella? White Earp. Good thing these pictures have labels or I never would have guessed. Trying to think. White Earp was a ranger, I think, from what I remember. I don't know. It's the guy in Tombstone with the kick-ass facial hair. It's a slip knot and the weight's tied to it. I won't be able to untie it. So I need a sword. Can I get outside? Okay, looks like this might be totally far out. What if this time traveling guy was right? What if the weird box in my pocket actually took me out there, the future? I mean, think about it, Joe. What other possible explanations could there be? You're not dreaming. That's for damn sure. Your head hurts too much. Look at him fixing his hair. Can I use the time? Oh, it's completely dead. The sun is probably not bright enough here. Yeah, I could just pick up one of the glass shards, I guess. And, you know, cut the rope that way. Well, that's the way I'd do it, but... Slam the handle off the door. Brute force it. I wonder if it wants me to actually use the hammer to break that lock. There's nothing else. I don't think there was anything else past there, was there? Yeah, there's nothing else here. Apart from the hole. It's a big gaping hole in the floor. Splendid. Well, yeah, that's always the funny thing of you can just get away with certain things if you just if you can use brute force. Like I said, I'm about to use a hammer to try and break a standard lock, which technically you could do. Come on, even I can't break a rusty old padlock with a hammer. Maybe out of shape, but this is stupid. I must be missing something then. Still don't know why I can't climb out. But okay. Was there anything in the interrogation room I maybe could have used? Doesn't seem to be. Nothing I can interact with. Unless maybe I can break the glass? Nope. Any suggestions here would be very helpful. I don't think I can go down yet. Count 3 steps. The first two are fine. The third seems to be somewhere in the basement. Yeah. Can't get it. Can't go into the basement for whatever reason. And in here, there's nothing else. Just checking. Smash his head and... That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to use the time travel device to get the light working, but apparently not. Can I try and jimmy the lock, I guess? I don't know. Do it 100 times on drag it. Doesn't work on padlocks though, only doors. Okay, right. Going to have to do the good old-fashioned opening doors with a card. Well, let's try it. Crap, it broke. Hang on, it clicked. Door's open. See? 10 out of 10 skill. Alrighty then. Picture, is that for clownfish? Oh, some kind of carp, I think. I think that's a clownfish because it's in grayscale. They're either rusted or locked. Anything in the desk that I can potentially use? Maybe a key? When the drawer's unlocked, there's a bottle of gun oil in here. Take it. Why not? Oops, almost dropped it. The ball's really greasy. Well, it is gun oil. Nothing unusual about it. Just because it's seen better days. Okay, now what's the map for? It's a map of the country. It's riddled with pins, circles, and notes that look like they've been written in a hurry. So it's something seems to have happened on the eastern peninsula of the Americas. So that's it. That's the top of Florida. That looks to be somewhere in Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, 3956. That's going to be probably useful at some point. Oh, I could just take it. There's some numbers scribbled on it. It's too short to be a phone number, a license plate, maybe a door code or something. Well, if I had a code that I could use, that'd be helpful. Herman Bell, wanted for murder, possible connection to San Francisco 8. Is that me? Anthony Bottom, wanted for 2 counts of murder, possible connection to Black Liberation Army and San Francisco 8. Why is he not done for sex crimes if his name's Bottom? Freddie Hilton, wanted for 1 count of murder on SF police, possible connection to Marxist Revolutionary Group. Well, you know, he probably did it. Russell Schultz, wanted for questioning by the CIA, record classified. Ooh, he's a dangerous individual. Erno Soto, suspect in 5 counts of murder. Suspect 0. Hey, that's my picture. Looks like it was taken by the camera when I was talking to that officer just now. What's going on here? Suspected possession of experimental military-grade weaponry. Case evidence seized by Homeland Security Task Force. I don't understand. I didn't do anything. I barely know what just happened. You pressed the time-traveling device. You idiot. Need to find out what's going on. Okay, so we have oil. Maybe I can lube myself up and pass through the door. Okay, right. I'm assuming... Since that's not got a handle. So I'm assuming what we do is lube up that lock. So I need to, obviously, go down back downstairs. And put on the Barry Manilow. Put on some mood music. And hopefully... Lock tumbler seems a little less stiff now. Now can I hit it with a hammer? Okay, now my hand hurts and the only thing I've damaged is my self-confidence. Ah, joke's on you. I could never be able to damage my self-confidence. It's already at an all-time low. Okay, well the lock is now all lubed up, but problem is now I need a key. Can I knock off one of the door handles? Use that one? Trying to think what to do now, because I'm obviously missing something. Need the key and something else to open with it. Yeah, but I've already pressed on Lincoln before, haven't I? Oh, god damn it. I was so certain I'd Well, you know, now I have another... See, now I have a reason to hit the hammer, or use the hammer to hit Abe. Because he's an asshole who was stopping me from progressing. Okay, lock safe. Finally, and I get a paperclip. Oh, nothing in here but a paperclip. What a bummer, man. Well, let's hope all those, you know, hopefully you've got a past of lockpicking. That's not the evidence room. So now we're going to have to do the good old trick. I would actually like to learn to lockpick. It'd be a I think it's one of those tools to have.
Wow.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be, mainly because the game needed it to be. Yeah, I've been playing Assassin's Creed. I should be good at it. Right, it's a katana. I've always wanted these, but somehow I don't feel as excited about it now. Well, you know, it's a Japanese sword, and you do have the Kill Bill jumpsuit, so you're already halfway there. You know, you just need now to have a sex change and grow your hair out. Shave the tash. Okay, and now... I think all of us would have done that in that situation. Of course you're going to say hiya. Okay, I don't know why I'd get rid of the katana, but okay. And now we have a new room. Just a lot of dusty old files and reports. Look outside the window. Big tree growing outside, I might not be able to get out that way. Anything on this bookcase? No, just still some more files and reports. Okay, let's check his desk. Before we check him and desecrate the dead even further. There's dusty roster on the desk. Seems to a lot of officers were homesick that day. Well, sorry friend. Not sure I'll get used to this. Can't even tell if it's a man or a woman. Well, you know, usually you can by the jawline, but even now that's confusing. So is there nothing in here that I need? What was the point of coming in here? Can I break the window? Alright. Should be more careful, almost cut myself there, and a hole in the window. And out we go onto the tree. When in doubt, use the hammer. Whoa, that's really far down. What if this guy was... What if the guy was feeling in that movie Vertigo, that's what I'm gonna feel now. Well, at least he's got a good taste in music with Hitchcock. Oh, and I got rid of the real foggy, but the sun still exists. That's something. Needs to be out of power. The guy said it was solar powered. That means I need to gain sunlight. Stick your hand out and just hold it there for about 10 minutes. Probably will give you enough of a charge. Branch looks sturdy enough in theory. I'm not sure I'll be able to make it. I need something to hold on to besides prayer, I mean. Right, okay, it's 3 stories down. If I try to climb down, I'll break my neck. I need some rope or wire to hold me. I do not have... Oh, are we going to... Oh, great, brilliant. We're going to take the rope, aren't we, off the dead guy. Splendid. Well, I've stolen from the dead, and I've dropped him about a story, so I don't think he'll mind if I just, you know. Unfortunately... Oh, he's not gonna be there. He'll be, He decided to drop down, what, a whole floor. Sorry about that, fella. But I'll be taking this. Well, it's all good and well. It's for the greater good, isn't it? I mean, I'm gonna be alive. He's probably not, but, you know, does that matter? Yeah, at least I can copy him. There should still be enough left to do the exact same. Most important knot I've tied in my life. It's a reverse noose. Again, I know this is just some horrible nightmare. The climb was way too real. Well, do some cardio, my dude. All really happening, someone must have taken that time travel guy to the hospital or something. I just killed him. The motorcycle is nothing but busted up junk now. I don't know, Joe. You seem to be half decent with a motorcycle. I think. Can I go out this way?
Man.
Completely rusted up. Why is every door in every puzzle game somehow locked or stopped or some way not usable? Yeah, what did it say? I need to get moving. I want to avoid a striped tan for the rest of my life. Hey, well, you've already got the orange jumps. Oh, I've already got the orange jumpsuit. Jumpsuits are not really a, you know, well-known piece of, you know, clothing that you see very often. Can I climb up the poison ivy and give myself all sorts of problems? Oh well, guess I'm not touching that. Step in the sun and charge my time-traveling device. Almost scared me half to death. The device is lit up now. The light must have recharged it, so I guess it's working again. Splendid. Press the button. Oh. Alrighty then. Ugh, yawning today, apologize. To find some other way. No, it's charged up for... How many uses do I get out of this? Poison ivy, I don't think anyone actually planted this, but it got here anyway. Motorcycle 2-bag, there's a screwdriver in here. I guess we're just stealing stuff at this point. We've just gotten to the point where it doesn't really matter. Beautiful, I always wanted to learn how to ride. I grew my own mustache and sideburns, picked out a leather jacket, and just live on the road. I'd like to, but I'm also very concerned about the dangers of motorcycle driving. And I crap myself enough while I'm driving in a car. I was seeing a lot more of that if I don't get away from this place right now. Alrighty then, it's locked. Can I... Aha! Okay, so now we're in front of the police, and I'll take an umbrella to just cover my face. Garage door, it's a station garage. I really should get out of here faster. Car could be coming out here any minute. Oh, just walk out the front of the police station like nothing's wrong. It's not like they need me or anything. Or I could just walk in the front. No, I haven't had many great ones lately, but this is a really stupid idea. They're probably already looking for me. Well, just, you know, take the cop car, move on. Door's locked. Use the umbrella. If only you had, I don't know, a small hammer to bust the window with. Maybe you could get out of there. Okay, and time travel? A nightstick, and I threw up a little. I didn't exactly expect to find another corpse in here. Ah, I'll be alright, don't worry about it. Yes, it is in fact rewind time. The entrance is boarded up. I can only imagine why they had to do that, but I don't want to know. See, now that door's open now from what it used to be, which I find interesting. So whatever happened when I was last here must have impacted fairly quickly because the door's still open. Can I use the car? Don't get in cars with dead people. It's a policy that served me well so far. Well, have you ever been inside an ambulance or a hearse? Okay, and the tires are flat, so I assume what we're going to do is good old-fashioned. Seen Dirty Harry, so has every cop in this town. I only need to know what happens to me if I start banging up this patrol car. Well, I was just thinking of beating the crap out of it, but okay. I assume because they opened this door up, it must be something back here. Maybe I can beat the door in. Oh. Poison ivy, don't think anyone actually planted it, but it's got here anyway. It's a stick, not a sledgehammer. Not with that attitude, it's not. Yeah, I'm not touching that. Can I break it? Ah, well. So, anything else in the motorcycle? Beautiful, I've always wanted to learn how to ride. Okay, and I'll try it then. Try the umbrella on that to cover it from growing, I guess. Guess that would dry up the plant. There wasn't so many holes in the umbrella. Perhaps I can poison... What'd you say? Perhaps I can what? Poison the soil? Perhaps I can poison the soil somehow. Okay. I was just thinking, can you put like the poison ivy dehydrating with an umbrella may have worked. It was a more delicate plant like an orchid. This will take a lot more. So what you're saying is I need something else to poison it, like, I don't know, weed killer or something like that? I was hoping to get that thing down. Maybe I can reach it with a stick. Oh, I get it. Umbrella. Yes! What a genius. Okay, in apartment floor 1. Hi there. Bang bang, it's police. That was easy, I'm sure there would be more break-ins. Well, you never know. Like, what was it? 3% of thefts actually get looked into now. So just, you know, bide your time. Locked. Of course it's locked. Beat it in with a stick. Right, and then there's the more poison ivy. So can't use that. Try that. See if there's anyone in here. Locked. I'd still be keeping the hammer and the nightstick. Ah, yes, the carpet. And laundry. Detergent smells so homely, I'm not sure about it. Imagine this whole thing screws my head more than anything else. Take the pants. Whoever lives here has great taste in threads. And they're wearing tidy whities, which is always a great tell of a great man. Right then, I assume what it wants me to do is put the carpet over this to stop it from growing. Trying to get rid of the ivy, not keep it warm. What do you want me to do then? Combine with this. I don't know. Just beat up the plant. Ruin it with your stick. Obviously, when we get back. All doors covered in ivy. Can I not just beat the poison ivy with a stick?
No.
Break the pot. Nothing else there. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. Cover the motorcycle. I don't think it'd work, but we can try it. Sure, the owner would appreciate that, but I might need the carpet later. For what? For what, game? It's the only problem with this, with the way these games work. It's very hard to work out someone else's logic. Right. Now, what else could I do here? If there is anything else here. Anything in the cop car that I could use, potentially? Nope, can't use the carpet here. Can I beat the guy out of it so you don't have to share it with a dead guy? Not much I can do with the car that already hasn't happened. Can I beat the door in? Anything different to here? looking for differences now. I mean, the only thing I can think of that we haven't done yet, I guess, is those things had doorbells. Could we try and ring the bell? Because I know, obviously, if they've got the... Yeah, the doorbells are separate. Okay. Hello? Guess nobody's home. Guess nobody's home. Well, I tried. Can I beat the light? Hmm. I appear to be a bit stumped, don't I? I'm trying to work out what would be, or what would make sense. I beat the washing up line. Hmm. Just trying to think what I can do. Oh, you know what we haven't done actually? Yeah, that makes more sense. Sorry about that. You idiot. Polyester, can't beat it. Guess we're going down here. Right. Lovely room, by the way. Okay, now that's some lazy renovation. I don't see anything else here apart from the obvious window. Not much of a view to small apartment buildings. It's a wonder they get light in here at all. Now, can I unlock the door from the other side? Key seems to have broken off inside the lock. Well, glad there's no one home, because I'm about to do this.
Crud.
Okay, so I can get back out, apparently. Alright, we have paint. Or paste. So do we have sticky stuff? Right, and hopefully... Because that's really bad renovation to do that. Just disregarding one whole wall by doing no wallpapering. And the problem is, how do we get back out? Door won't budge. Beat it. Can I use the nightstick as a handle? Hmm. Can I put the carpet with the door and try and go under the door? Hmm. Right now, I appear to be stuck in this building unless I beat the ever-loving crap out of that. Out of the window and jump down. Unless I can go back up, which I don't think I can. So I'll try everything here first. Because I assume what we're going to do now is use the paste. Not much of a view, just more apartment buildings. Wonder to get in there at all. Well, I'm apparently locked in. Unless there's anything here that can save me. Oh, lamp. Something in there. Really? I mean, genius. Someone hid a key in the lampshade. Splendid. Right then, we got one door open. Now. Time to kill some poison ivy. Hoping this works. Don't know if it would, but try it. It's done seeping into the soil. And now... Ah, yes. Perfect. Well, you know, we just turn the poison ivy into huffing wallpaper paste. locked, but now there should be nothing there, so...
Man.
Oh, come on, the handle broke off. How does stuff like this always keep happening? Fortunately, sir, we're fine. Because there is a handle on this door. Oh, there is no handle on this door, sorry. Attached. And we get in. Interesting, there's a door between those two rooms. Right then, what's on the TV? No electricity? Oh, nothing on. Anything on there? Tree blocking the window. Okay, well we weren't never coming in that way. And a lamp. Is there a key in this lamp? Oh, guess we only get one. What's on the TV? It's like a special news bulletin. Oh yes, I can definitely tell it's special. I miss the times when these paintings make sense, like the one where the dogs play poker. Agreed. If you're gonna make something, it has to be a picture of someone, something, or an event. Right then, what's outside the window before we check in how the world's about to blow up? There's a back alley I should be able to slip into. It's not too far down either. Unfortunately, there's another of those windows that don't open. Well, I have got just the thing. Government denies any serious threat and assures that fatal incidents we've been reporting all morning are just completely natural and unrelated. I wonder what that sounds like. I don't know, but it sounds very interesting. Nixon's currently aboard Air Force One, heading for an important undisclosed meeting. And that's it for the special news bulletin. Seems like we're false alarm. Oh, it's false alarms, folks. We now bring you the latest international news from Gregory Smith. What have you got for us, Greg? Something about a flu pandemic, rising gas prices, and the latest news from the war. It's just like the last few years. This game's telling the truth. We're all going to die, and there's some janitor's gonna rule the world. Ah, be okay. Off the movies, glass is sharp. Okay, use carpet. Okay, and into chapter 4. See how far we get. The air from the fan has a slight hint of fresh meat and cleaning supplies. Lovely. Anything in the bin, since we're just picking up stuff? Trash? No, wait, there's a broom head down there. Great, I'll be able to, go back to my previous job. And sweeping floors. Guess I can't get in there then. It's not even interacting with it. Gotta check everything first.
Nice.
It opened the door. Things are finally looking up for me. Anything in the danger? In the big danger? Okay, and broken plate.
Huh.
Something underneath the dirt. What is it? It's totally covered in dust and grime. Well, I've got a broom handle or broom thing for that. A manhole here. No way I'm putting my hands around the cover. There are holes in it, but not big enough for fingers. Well, isn't that just a crying shame? Oh, never mind. We can use a meat hook. There you go. Of course, red button. Of course we press it. I don't mind that type of thingy though. That type of Who would steal one of? Oh, I was gonna say it fell off. I was gonna say who would steal one of these? Why? What is the point? Okay, and so I assume we can use the meat hook to get down. Great, so either going down to where the toilets are, or going down to where everyone craps, or seeing what's there. Oh yeah, just this bottle of turpentine, that'll do. I'll take that. While turpentine, corrosive and flammable, that should come in handy. I probably shouldn't run off with a whole bottle though. The painter will notice it's gone and alert the officer. What do you want me to do? Kind of paint. Hi, Mr. Officer Man. From his clothes, I'm guessing he's the painter. How'd you know? They might be both singers and they're a part of the YMCA. It's a police officer. I can make out a few words every time he raises his voice. Citywide search sounds bad. Nope, get it. Oh, god damn it. Missing out on dialogue. Bad. I need to better avoid the main entrance altogether. Using the device all the time is making me disoriented. One thing for sure is I know I need to stay away from the cops at this point. Police officer can make out a few words. He's clearly looking for someone. Citywide search sounds bad. It's real bad. I need to better avoid the main entrance altogether. Right then. So close, I really hope he's in there. Well, let's check what's around here first, sir, before we entertain going down to the toilet, into these sewers. There's the drain. And feel the draft from the sewer tunnel below. Let's see. Well, I could just walk in right now. Also a dead guy there, who I believe must be the painter. The lighter wedged between his ribs. He won't be needing it anymore. Well, I guess that's one way to get lung cancer. Just have a, just inhale a lighter instead of actually smoking. It's locked, but the padlock is so rusty it rattles. Use the paint thinner. Wait a minute, I have an idea. A simple but yet brilliant plan. Fill up the lighter with corrosive and flammable liquid. Try not to explode myself while doing so. Toxic and flammable? It's like I'm writing a dating profile. I mean, I'm only getting a spark out of it. Do I have to dip it into a can of paint as well? Right, water-based paint, I'd be wasting my time. Well, the whole point was I was meant to use the lighter to, burn it up. Well, oh, a hornet's nest. Brilliant. Well, I could get my lighter and set the hornet's nest on fire and then be stoned to death. Right, it's locked, but the padlock is so rusty it rattles. Okay, well, only other thing I've got is the nest, so I could try and burn a hornet's nest. Damn thing's only giving me a spark. Brilliant. Paint's completely dried up. Can I go into the hospital? Or do I have to go for the sewers?
No.
Not getting closer, I'm allergic to bees. Oh, well. Fell off the roof of apartment building 65, knocked over a bee's nest, and held on to the drain pipe for 35 minutes before the fire department showed up. That is impressive, actually. Well. Let's go down to the public show. I found a bar. The loose rung from the ladder. I'm taking it with me. If anything survives this world, they'll be hungry by now, and I need something to defend myself. You've literally had a bat and a hammer and a samurai sword, and you've taken none of them. You can't use that as an excuse. Even if I somehow made it through those bars, there's like 2 tons of girders and other rubble in the way. Well, we'll just use the switch. Probably been years since it worked. Well, let's turn back time. And use that lighter as well. Can I just use the lighter to light my way? Right, then let's get here. There we go. And groovy. Right then. Let's see where this is. Give it a few weeks, probably slim enough to slip through. There's got to be a better way, though. Is there something there, then, that flat... Oh, no, it's just dripping. I thought it was something shining. Entrance is blocked. I can see the bottom of those red dumpsters. Through the holes in the lid. Okay, now where the hell do I go from here, then? The iron bar's the only thing I've got. What I have to do, make a ruckus? They're easily an inch thick, not even rusty. I break my arms before bending those. Well, you know, do some press-ups, I don't know. You spark out this light, it's clearly out of gas. Well, I tried to fill it up with turpentine, but apparently that didn't work. So why the hell am I down here, then? Anything else here, or is that just me? The only thing I can think of... Yeah, I was going to say, you'd be reading my mind. The only thing I can think of now is to go back up, get that rusty old lock, and do what I've been trying to do for the previous hour, and beat the ever-loving crap out of it. And it would be here. No, it would not be here, it'd be over there. And just stroll like nothing's wrong. Do 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 do. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Police officer right there. Don't even need to be making that kind of noise. Fine. Bada boom. The bone saw. Apart from the goop, it doesn't even. Apart from the goop, it doesn't even seem to be used. Well, let's spend all day cutting the tree. Nah, I meant to saw for those pipes. See, isn't that exactly that of a lumberjack I've been hacking for hours and like I get caught in the process? Yes, caught in time where apparently there is no one else in the world. We haven't seen anybody. Maybe we can get into that meat shop, hopefully. Find something there, probably. Right. Give me a few weeks, probably slip through, try and break them. Man, I bet I could cut for a cow with this saw. I mean, like a coping saw, one of the... I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust you for... Oh, great. Just pick up a magical syringe that's been in the... This stuff. Yep, syringe. Paramedics must have dropped it. Yeah, I like games that allow you to change time and seasons. I've been looking at playing the, you know, the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, but I'm looking for a way to do it that's not on a third-party console. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just because I want to enjoy the actual thing. I want to enjoy the experience. There's also, what was that other game when I'm trying to think about it? Was it like 400 days or something like that? 400 years, where you're like a stone thing and you have to change the seasons to keep progressing. Okay, and we have a syringe. Bottle of turpentine. Da-dum-da-dum, nothing suspicious on here, just a syringe full of turpentine. I'm going to inject it straight into that police officer's arm. Or the bees. You'd think that would work, but somehow it just doesn't. Nope, we're going to kill the bees. Aha! So if we use the thing here, there will be a bunch of wooden beams must have been left by a hobo who hadn't finished his fort. And a blocked passage.
man.
Brilliant. So what we'll do then is we shall turpentine. I was hoping for this though. I was like, there must be some wood around. That's something I can burn. Okay, smoking the turpentine. Yep. It's almost like it's used to burn stuff. So you've almost caught fire. It's completely off the hook. I should use way less turpentine next time I start a sewer fire. Great, so we can add evading police, desecrating a corpse, and now arson. Brilliant. If I didn't have a rap sheet a mile long, I will do by the end of this game. But hopefully, we should be able to now kill the bees. That is actually an interesting way of doing it. Because as we all know, if you don't know, you use smoke to fumigate bees to make them more docile. I've considered if I ever get like the ability to have a beehive. Well, then I fought against it because I just went, nah, I want a dog, and a lot of dogs are allergic to bees. So it would be, not be conducive. Right. Okay, then. And amber lamps. Can we go out that way? It's electrical and the electricity's gone. Well, maybe with a turn of time. Car battery? Mine now. I mean, I've dealt with car batteries. That would not happen. Electrical one should be in a switch nearby. Are you basically giving me a car to get back out of here? And the battery's good. It won't do much good in a freewheel car, though. Oh. Use the tire. Looks like someone's changing the tire. Let's find some tools to finish the job. This ambulance could prove really useful. Great, we're fixing up a car. You got the tools on you, buddy? Remains of an ambulance driver, a mechanic. It's impossible to tell. Really poor guy. Yeah, all these bones seem to be charred to bits. They're all blackened. Oh, he started some infinite fusion with dragons. That's nice. Ooh, hang on. Tire iron. We don't... do we use these over here in England? We have like I'm trying to think if we have one. Because I've changed a tire on a car before. I'm trying to think if I used one. Struggling because dragons are slow evolving. Well, that's always the thing though. Dragons' level curves are always quite high, and the leveling rate's always very slow. Right, check here first. See if I can go into any doors. Both locked. Well, only 2 rooms. It can't be a very successful hospital. Ooh, 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 ooh. Speaking of Pokemon, it says Mew. It's just a load of E and W's. Bingo, it's patient files, and of course the cabinet's locked. Hit it with the tire eye. What about the desk? Doors are struck. Can't imagine what's needed in there anyway. Sometimes I wonder if this is how doctors actually see people. No. That reminds me, I've got an appointment tomorrow I need to make. Oh, no, I've made. I just need to go. Won't have many hours before nightfall. It's probably a lot easier before I get into town. Don't worry, it's something routine. It's nothing serious. I'm okay. At least that's what I tell myself anyway. Joke. I'm fine. It's full of medical mumbo jumbo and words like hematology, growth rate, pandemic, and a note that says, I took your stapler. Now we're even, asshole, Dr. Phelps. Good to know that Dr. Phelps can still have a good time. Looks like the floor's caved under the weight of the desk. Gaping hole in floor. Can I go in? I can. Oh. No. Not fun. Nothing but a pile of bones and strips of clothing. More strips of clothing.
Ow.
Still remarkably sharp. Well, why did you grab the sharp end, you moron? Always hold scissors in a certain way. Did you not get taught that at school? Well, I can't get back up now, can I? Oh, great, we're here. Splendid. What are the odds, eh? Shelves are full of jars and with weird things in them. Okay, Darwin, what's up? He's dead, it was a long shot, but I kinda hoped he somehow survived. There's only one way to get answers now. You'd find out where he lives. Well, lived. Open him up. Unless he spoiled his driver's license, there's nothing I can find inside this guy that will get me close to identifying him. Yes, always grab knives by the edge. What? Well, you know, always grab knives by the edge in case you want to fling them at people. But scissors, you don't grab by the handle when you're using them. Apart from when you're using them, sorry. Okay, and out we go. Because you don't want to be like, you don't want to be falling on some scissors, do you? Okay, and now where are we? I could sure use the light, but there's no power. Okay, and that's where we were. So, if I turn back time... Ah, a man with a nice beard. He's very focused on whatever the hell he's busy with. I better not disturb him. Just look inside the desk. There's a key in here. Take the key. Car key looks like it's one of the ambulances. I have no idea why a doctor would keep a spare key in the desk, but I'm not complaining. Because the game needs it to be. Look from the outside. You don't want to think about why that's necessary. The inside, some guy. Obviously, I have no idea what the stuff is. Most of it looks really bad. Most of it looks like really bad balloon animals. Well, you know. The human body's weird. Oh, well. Didn't think we could, get that way, but I'll take it. Right then. We have skizzers. We have tire iron. We have key. Let's change our occupation to mechanic. Okay, and here goes nothing. So, tire iron. With tire. Okay, and there. Splendid. Next thing. Ready to go, just need time traveler's address. Can I not stick the car battery in? Interesting. I need to find out where the time traveler lives. Fine. You know what it's gonna be on, and I'm an idiot for not doing so. It'll be on his name tag on his foot. Right. Reginald Lambert, very long name. No address, they probably didn't put stuff like that on tags, I guess. Guys, a file number 2. I guess this guy's medical file should be able to get his address. Well. Let's need to open the files, which are in number, or are in A, correct? It's a problem with point-and-clicking games. You have to solve it. Yeah, point-and-click games. You have to solve everything out and then, you know, obviously perform it. I'm enjoying myself, anyways. Right. File cabinet.
Hey.
Use good old skizzers. Tried at least. Can't imagine what I'd need in there anyway. How would you know, idiot?
No.
Right. The only other thing I know we can actually do is, strangely enough, why is these coloured? Can I use the car battery with these?
Wow.
Yep. So I turned it on, and is there anything there? Sure lights up the place. Oh, and there's a key there. Of course. Because of course that's how that works. Couldn't just 99 stealth pickpocket the guy, could I? Right, key. Perfect fit. I mean, to be fair, being a janitor kind of fits. These patient files are right. Too bad they have file numbers on them and not names. I need the right number to find this file. Take the file with you. Take the sodding file with you, please. I don't want to have to go back. Did you not read the number tag on his foot? Maybe it says on the skeleton. Nothing but a pile of bones and bones and bones. Right. Name tag. Reginald Lambert, no address. They don't put stuff like that on tags, I guess. Right. Do I have to cut the tag off him? Of course I do. Because I can't just remember 5 numbers. You know, can carry all this stuff, but can't actually carry 5 numbers in this big brain of mine. Not a happy camper about that. Although I should have expected it since we needed the scissors somehow. 49102. 1 is Insular Grove, Lake Crichton. So now I'm adding Grand Theft Auto to my list of crimes. Maybe that's what this guy wanted me to be. Just wanted me to commit all sorts of crimes. Just wanted to see what would happen if you give the power of time travel to a guy.
Here, out on the road, everything seems so normal. Same moon, same night sky.
Yeah, just wait till the cops start looking
After
for
an
you.
hour of driving, it's easy to forget all about that dead world back there. How could Lambert have survived, though?
Science.
If he came from the future, how did he not die along with everybody else?
He
Just saw
came
his
from the
body on
past.
board.
I don't know.
Now I'm driving out to talk to him alive. How does that work? Do you just leave a copy of yourself every time you use the box? Is that it? Are there copies of me all over the place now? What if he's not there?
Time travel's
What if I
complicated.
changed something and he's not alive at all? Maybe all of this has been completely pointless. Maybe there's nothing I can do after all. Maybe these will be my last days, along with everybody else's.
Nah, stop taking the black pill and learn to grow a pair.
Thought ties my stomach in knots. No, I better just not think about it and carry on.
Good
Did
man.
I bring enough gas? God, I hope I brought enough gas.
Probably. I'd like to hope so, otherwise this story's gonna have a real abrupt ending. How do you steal an ambulance and not have like, you know? Oh, hello there, mechanical jack.
Nice.
And I honestly thought that was a bra. The first time I saw whatever this is. It's not sure what this is. It's attached to oh, great, it's an enema pump. Is enema going in or coming out? In no crocodiles. Danger croco. It's pretty obvious Lambert doesn't like visitors, but this sign's really over the top. This isn't exactly Florida. Hey, nothing wrong with crocodiles. Just, you know, make sure you don't go near them and don't piss them off, and make sure they don't bite you, and stand on top of their heads if they do. Because all their force is on the down clamp. They can't clamp. They don't have any power going upwards. Open box. Trophy for outstanding excellence in the field of experimental physics. Now, I wouldn't drink out of it, but if the last few hours have taught me anything, it's probably to find some use for it. I won't mind moving to Florida, but it's too hot. Lambert's definitely the right place. And I can't use my time travel device. Well, let's go. Lambert's mailbox. I guess it was with the house outside. Okay, let's get in the boat. Fully flooded, but the boat's not going anywhere but down. Well, that's why I've got an enema pump, I guess.
Man.
Nozzle barely sucks up any water before clogging it with leaves. Got to be a better way to drain the boat. Can you put a jack under it? Scoop out the water with the trophy. All drained and no holes in the bottom either. I guess it was just rainwater. Use the enema pump. Okay, right. Get in the boat. It's completely dry. I'll need to fill it up. Right. Brilliant. Back to the car we go. We're using medical equipment to siphon gas. Oh. Thank you, game. Again, this thing's got some wicked suction. It's full out of gas. It's full of gas now. Well, I'm not thinking about anything to do with suction anymore. My brain's gone. I'm a child. That should do it, right? Well, it's got fuel. Should be fine on paper.
I was a little lad, and so my mother told me, way haul away, we'll haul away, Joe.
All right. Not what I expected, but okay. Haven't checked out the house yet, thank God. What happens if I just don't bring the audio, the mechanical jack? Am I buggered? Right, like Lambert likes privacy, but these crocodile signs are really taking the piss. Right then. Spikes are usually pointies if someone's sharpened them on purpose. Use the only thing we have. And that jack really did the trick. I should be able to squeeze through now. Convenient. A rose by any other name would not smell as sweet. And that is a legitimate crocodile. Lambert likes gardening seriously. There's some quality shears. You real? You want to dance? Right then, let's see if there's anything in these garden pots. Nothing growing inside, and I need some form of light if I'm going to benefit from any of this. Cane. Cut as roses, I guess. No? Can I cut through the wiring? Aha! Well, suck it, croc. Right then. Again, campador. No notes on the edge. We go in. I like I said, after we finish off with Paper Mario, I'm definitely considering playing finishing off Pokemon Stadium and going back to playing the round 2 of those. Just something simple. Can't see what I'm doing. I need a light. Switch, please. Again. That looks like a detonator, if anything. Looks like Lambert's been cooking up some moonshine in there. Must be like hooch, but not filled with it, growing in the countryside. I heard about barns getting blown to smithereens every year because of these things. Yeah, but they're probably cooking meth. Like, that is an actual thing that like barns just explode in America because they're cooking some type of drugs. Also, I'm assuming it's a Breaking Bad reference. Electronical component. Not really sure what this thing does. Use the tiny key. Can find something that for the tiny key to go into first. Probably this. It's really not that dirty. Right, okay. The alcohol is dropping. I could sit under it and just proceed to get pissed.
Hey.
Very classy. I mean, sundial. I mean, do you need them when you can just use a phone? It's locked. Yoke, someone's got to clean up the grill. Set of tongs that might be useful. Got it. Right, just checking there's anything else. What about the fish? Big bright fish down there. Okay, now I think this is probably the way to open the junction box. It fits. Of course it does. Sorry, big guy. Pick up the dead fish.
I don't think so.
Okay, turn it off. Now pick up the dead fish. Why did I need this? I do not know. Turn it back on. Just waste electricity. Okay, and I've got a fish. What's the still for? It's already fried. No need to knock it out with alcohol. Right then. I don't know what crocodiles eat. But I'm definitely sure it ain't clownfish. But we're gonna find out. Use fish with wall. Yes, that is what you are, crocodile. As usual, much like men. Gonna get past him, you have to go through his belly. Just firewood, but a chainsaw. I was gonna say, I don't know what they eat. Bigger so I could finally use something useful like a chainsaw. Of course, there's no gas in it, because why would there be? Are we going to saw down his house? Please tell me we're going to saw through his house like some, like... Oh, like some Friday the 13th horror levels of bullshit. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Burst through his door. Fill it up with the alcohol from the still. Hope this works. Here we go. I'm assuming it's locked. Well. Sorry about this, fella. Hopefully he's not directly at home. I would have knocked first, but hey ho. Abstract painting. Triangle made of cubes going in circles. Nothing here except a box of matches. Take the matches, might be useful. Isn't he dead? Well, he's dead in the future. He's not dead in the past? No, he's dead now. I'm confused. Triangle but going in circle. I don't know, he said he might be alive or something, because he was a time traveler, and he said he was from the future, so he went into the past. So his future self is dead in the present, but his past self is alive in the present, if that makes sense. It's messing with my eyes and my head, but that's what I mean, there's two forms of himself. There's himself from the future, who came back and died in the past, or the present. Even I'm confusing myself now.
Boy.
Guy sure has style. Wine opener. Will be taking that, just to get blasted afterwards. Nothing in here of any interest. No, I'm a shorts kind of guy when it comes to drinking. Not a curve never going in circles. Like I rarely drink any actual beer now. Pretty dark in here, but I'm positive these are all the same book. Really thick ones too. I doubt Lambert will miss a few. Used to be a rifle mounted here. That's worrying. Would really help light the room. One match left in the box. Only got one shot of this. There's got to be something dry around here I can use for tinder. Oh, nothing much. Just expensive books. Could be worse. Piles of books. And what about the fire? Warm and cozy. So I did that for no apparent reason so far. Barely make it out. It looks like over paintings are here. I don't know. Did you guys see a switch? I didn't. Very classy.
Nice.
Wait a minute. There's something under here. It's a trap door. Open it. No handle or not even a place to pull one. Well, guess that's what the corkscrew's for. A ladder leading down to the basement of some kind. What's down below? Apart from copious amounts of wine, give me that bottle opener. We hit them overload. There's there's a lot of wine. One bottle missing from the shelf. Probably just, used it every now and then. Chateau Mouton Rothschild, 1 heure d'un cru classé. Whatever. It's Bordeaux. It's French wine. Craft wine, I think. Now I think about it. The door's locked, doesn't feel too solid. Again, I'm not a wine type of guy. I'm more a cognac and whiskey type of fella. Looks like floor plans for the house. A lot of handwritten notes. Lambert's planning a lot of renovations. Well then, let's see how he's doing. Ah. Yes, the speedball. Tanning bulb. Even guessing scientists need to look their best. Hey. These shelves are full of electronical parts. Or electronic parts. I could speak. Blueprints for a time machine. Don't exactly have an engineering degree, but it says so on the drawings. Very clever, my dude. Spherical contraption, very sciencey. I don't see anything like this, look like this, or like a diving bell or a submarine. What am I looking for? Big words, big numbers here, they look really cool. And trash can. Man, I've been doing this job for too long, even I can't even walk by a trash can without checking if it needs emptying. Hey, it is the way it is. So what do they need the oscilloscope for?
Far out.
Looks like those blueprints on the wall of his time machine looks nothing like mine. So the bulb, can I swap it out with this?
No.
Like I need a light in it. Well, where do I need a bulb? I mean, do I use it in this? And suddenly it works? Oh well, it was worth a shot. And stretch. Oh. Maybe I can put in that contraption upstairs that's in the loft. It's in his, sorry, not loft, what do they call it? Like these camper van? I say, 'cause I don't think I can put it with the lights that are in here. The only light that's on it is there. Well, let's see if I can go back then. Just mind the broken door. Really did a number on that door. Again. With lamp. That change anything? Again, smokes, that's bright. Hey, my time machine's working again. Ah, so it takes up UV light, I guess. Considering what I just went through to get in, I really have no desire to get out there again. Also, crocodile. Fair play. Right then. Axe. An axe in there, can't reach it from here, though there's some really tough vines. Of course there are. Need to get a Lambert inside is my best bet. Well, I guess we're stuck here then. Let's see what's in here. No more gun. Okay, and there's a barrel. Empty barrel. Whatever's in here. Looks like some kind of water collection system. Oh, is he doing the living off the ground, living off the vegetables? This must be how he survived for that long. Good man. Looks like it's been a while since I've seen any use. Vegetables, it must be how I survived for so long. Right then, take this. Dry twig. Put stranger things to use. Anything else? Can't get a grip on it. Can you pry it open? I mean, I could just do this and then go back through. Okay, I have a stick. Oh damn, it's all changed. Fire extinguisher. This is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Ah, wait, it's one of those extinguishers that needs to be filled up with water first. Haha, I think I have an idea. Okay, and he's reinforced his doors with steel.
Huh.
Shells. So you've gone full survival mode. Yeah, he's gone full doomsday prepper. Right then, let's see what's in here. See if he's not locked himself away first. Lid off, it's full of oil. And small photo lab, small dark room with a red bulb, photo equipment developer, it's got everything. Mark II, this drawing is really complicated, the outline of it looks like a lot like the machine I have. Well done. Yes. Fill it with oil. Aww. I want to turn the fire extinguisher flammable. Suck it. Okay, and fine. Big stick, dip it in oil. Can we have a look at the orb first?
Wow.
Tried your best, Owen Wilson, there, didn't you, game? Man's really something according to the blueprints is what Lambert's first version of a time machine looked like. Right then. Back to where we need to go then. So we go back to fill this thing up with water. And all filled up. Oh yeah, I forgot it's stuck. I have to pass through here. Alrighty then. Stick the twig amongst the vines. That's what I mean. I'm was hoping to set them on fire. Oh yeah, I need to actually sorry. Forgot my most important step. Was thinking way ahead of myself. Don't know why I just don't use the chainsaw that I could have used. But okay. Guess I'm starting a house fire instead. All right. So set fire. And then put it out. And now we have an axe. And a wooden door that needs beating down. At least that's what I think we're going to use the axe for. No promises. You're welcome. I'm making renovations for you. Ooh, a lava lamp. Of course, yeah, just pick it up. Why not? Why not? Because you definitely needed it. Cool notebooks here. 11/9/71. I'm prepared to logbook my documents just in case so it happens to me and someone else needs to continue my work. Aquarium. I'm taking good care of this fish. Lambert has to be around here. Dump the lava lamp in it. Okay. Globe, and that's the last one. Astronomer, I'm pretty sure that's the moon up there. In the bed, is there something up with the bed? Head's hard as a rock, can't be good for a guy his age. Something tells me he's not a guy for comfort. Probably be pretty grumpy if I slept in this bed this hard every night. No matter how I walk with these steps in my eyes, they always end up in the same place. Okay, and anything here? In July 1972, no progress this week. 2 months of cold, hard nights. That imbecile broke my bedroom door. Last night I nearly got mauled by a bear, so I finally caved and built new doors. He's talking about me? Did I break his doors? I'd like to see him blunder his way through these. Still, I must admit he gives an entirely new meaning to the term idiot-proof. Thank you.
Whoa.
Trippy, there's a bottle in here? Where's the bottle? What's weird over this bottle's made of glass? Even the cork seems painted on. I put it up towards the light. It's an electrical socket. Right, okay, now what do I need this for? It's Wednesday, July 85. It's the math. It's simply no way of finding how the hell am I going to reliably generate 1.21 gigawatts required to power the current design. Back to the Future reference. Scraping over the whole thing. October 21st, 1993. Using the salvage photo equipment I scavenged in March, I've reduced the size of circuits in the fabrication process by order of a magnitude. December 30th. Well, there we are. Trippy told I managed to be solving the turd of the millennium on some godforsaken pile of dirt in the middle of a swamp. July 1972, no progress this week. 2 months of cold, hard nights. The imbecile broke my bedroom door. So this is, I assume, me? 95, it's maths. No, I find it. Okay, and that's just that. Okay, right, brilliant. Thing is, what do I do with the bottle? Oh, I have to put it into the thing, don't I? Right, I've clicked. And a secret contraption.
Stop right there.
Whoa, wait. Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe.
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that?
You
For all
sure?
the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here. Or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way.
I don't think you're sending me on my way if you
5.
pull that trigger.
I was sent here.
4.
By you.
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. You gave me this. It's an chrono. It's a time machine.
Yeah, you remembered some of it.
I gave you that?
Yes.
Only so.
I've never seen anything like it. But on the back, that's my family signet. I made this? It's simply magnificent. I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement labs this morning, and you were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying? How?
Got shot.
You said you've been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep. The less I know, the better.
Makes sense.
You've seen the future.
Well, I'd want to know how I die, personally.
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science, I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation.
Well, that'd be quite nice.
I was 24 when I got hired by Archon.
I already had a receding hairline.
Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies.
Cats.
They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research.
Okay, and so not cats.
I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations. And after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running.
Oh, can play? No? Oh, no, we can't. Great. Monologue dump.
Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense.
Ah, yes.
Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle. The reality, of course, was that it couldn't. Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future. But this, too, was a lie.
Well, you know, you got the government involved. That's the first thing you screwed up on.
At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling.
Oh, goddamn.
Pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. We lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an incredibly aggressive airborne virus.
Oh, lovely. So I became a hermit.
Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift virus lab. Once again,
this is hitting a little too close to home.
Into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon.
Oof.
The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options.
Why do I feel this is going to get me
didn't
YouTube
take the
demonetized for some reason?
I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand. I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening.
Sounds like a plan. Well, exactly. I just can't refer
Now
to it
you're
as that
here,
Shogsy because I'll
the
get told off
harbinger
by
of doom
YouTube.
at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May? In
Well,
any
it is
case,
Monday, and we are in
unfathomable as
May.
it may be that you were able to bring this
Because it's all
information
coming
to
up
me.
rosy.
Knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
I thought I was done.
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
Splendid.
No, that's, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this. And I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have
The
succumbed
world
to
is
chaos
in the
and
hands of a
death.
complete
You're
effing
here
moron.
now, and you're all I've got.
Wait, but what about you? Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break
Oh
the
yeah.
law of causality. The only reason you are here
I
to
swear
with
I
me
didn't
now
plan
is
this
because I was there to
at
send you.
all.
And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring
I didn't
my
even
work
click
to
about
fruition here.
the
But...
We've no time to waste.
I didn't
It's
click that the
only way.
game
You told
in-date
me you
game
found
time
me
is
this morning,
the same date as today.
Yes, but...
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trial must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread.
Need my
That pilot
McFly.
is Patient Zero. I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside. On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh, I already have a ride.
Which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing. And I
Just,
need you to listen
you
carefully,
complete idiot,
because
you
this
don't know
is
how time
very,
works.
Very important. Make sure you do not meet the earlier version of you.
What if I do, though?
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant. Now, let's get you ready.
Gonna soup me up? Yeah, I didn't realize that the game's actually set the same day as today. That is a very helpful
How did I get
convenience.
myself into this? I nearly
Thank
got
you.
killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan.
Thank
And
you,
it turns out
Never
it's me.
Alone, for not working,
I'm
I
the
guess.
plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch.
Also not a stolen vehicle.
Wish he'd pack me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner. But I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon.
This is a long exposition
Just
dump.
hope I have enough time.
Shh, shh. Doesn't matter if it's technically 3 days earlier. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin the coincidence. Don't ruin a good thing while we've got it. Okay. Game on, I guess. Frank always told me that these things steal and cheat like his uncle twice removed. Makes me kind of glad I don't drive a car to work. Well, if you can walk, it saves time. And I guess saves money. Frank's whole nemesis, Mr. Gobbledimes. Also tells me I can't get in there yet. I have an access card, besides you need a code to enter after hours, and I don't know the combination. Well, let's just get shit-faced instead. I think any time I take off this, we'll probably... any time that gets added, after we'll do this, we'll take off the, for Paper Mario.
Hey.
Quarter? Yeah! All the rugs, syringes, and burning branches that I've put into good use lately, I'm starting to trust my sense of what might come in handy, and that bad boy is definitely coming with me. Oh, that is water. I wasn't expecting that. Cold. Okay. This guy not just noticed that I vanished and, you know, came back.
Right on time. Welcome to the hippest joint in town, my man.
Well, hello, Richard Pryor.
So underground, we literally 4 steps below the tarmac. Now, what can I do for you?
Actually, I just saw the sign. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Of course you do. You here because you heard this place was jumping. And you heard right, my man. We got grooves so bad, we make Studio 54 look like off-season Fat Camp.
It's kind of empty in here.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, I know, man. We literally just opened like 5 minutes ago. They coming. They all coming. Don't you worry. You gonna be knee-deep in honeys for you.
Oh,
Believe
so
me.
glad he said honeys and not
Now,
something else.
What can old Cedric get you?
I don't know. I could use a beer, I guess.
A beer? A beer in here? You embarrassing me here, bub. I got university degrees in mixonomy and mixology.
Ah, so you wasted your time.
Just a beer, please.
Man, you really going through with all that, ain't you? All right, seeing as you're the first patron of the night and all, I'll let you have that one. That'll be $1.
$1.
Beer's only $1? Jesus,
Sure
what
weren't
economy are
thinking
you
about this
in?
being a high-class joint.
Look, I don't jack the prices, kid. This here establishment is just geared towards a more, shall we say, discerning clientele.
Fair play.
But it's empty.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I got that. I know it's empty, all right? I can see that. I told you, we just opened. Now, you gonna pay for that beer or what?
I think I left my wallet in my jacket. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'll be here.
Right, what happens if I press the button?
Hey, don't you be touching that.
Sorry.
Alright.
Just looking.
I assume I have to make up $1. And let's see what's here. It's a person, at least it used to be. Oh. What's this cable do? It's a thick, heavy-duty cable. This could come in handy. But if I, just decide to let it all go. Door. Stairs are missing and the door seems to be nailed shut. A nice little dive bar. Well, I guess it's all we need. All we're gonna get for now. Right then, so I need a cable, but what for? See if I can take any from the bus or from the van. Still warm from the long drive? Should I put it in put these things in there? After hours, no need for that. I still need some way of getting stuff. Maybe I can hit a parking meter and get lucky. There we go.
Hang on.
It's a pile of burned files and printouts, several drawers worth. From the looks of it, some of the pages are still partially readable. Oh, I'm assuming this door's shut. Alrighty then. Well, we've now got 2 quarters. I don't know American money, so I don't know how much we have compared to $1. Well, the van's still here. Let's go in the hole in the ground. Cable seems long enough. I need something to tie it to the van tire, probably. This. Pretty good tying. It's not tying thing. I jinxed it. Now it's got a cable's gonna snap, and I'm gonna die down there with 2 broken stumps for legs. Well, it happens. It happens. Oh no, I'm not a. I have to look up American money. Looks like it's been out of service for decades. Well, time to check what's here first, in the past, before we go back to the present. Oh, am I going to have to steal from a dead man? 1/4 short of $1. Man, I'll never get used to seeing that. Spring's actually a little bit loose from now that the bolts have rusted. Well, I need something to hit it with then, don't I? How we doing, friend? That looks fit. He's a vet. I think he's blind too. Steal his money. Stealing from the blind vet. May have done a lot of objectionable things lately for the good of humanity, but hey, even I still have standards. Hey. End of the world's on here and he's blind. I don't think we can be really cutting the... I don't think we can be really, being like, oh yeah, that's fine. The cable's probably still being used for the welding that's going on inside the rail car.
Awesome.
Okay, now I've got that $1. What I get for all that penny pinching. Welding power supply. Gotta take this.
Sir, would you kindly step away from there? It's not safe.
Okay. Maybe not. But I can just make you not exist. Too dark to see anything. Gonna need some more light. Well, I don't have light at the moment. There's plenty of light coming from that hole in the ceiling. It's just cast in the wrong direction. Well, what would you have me do? Bend light around? I could turn off his machine. Welding power supply. I'm assuming I'll need the things he has there. Let's go see what's in... Is that the only place we can go? Right then, I have $1 worth. Let's go get that beer. Oh, whoops daisy. Clicked out the game. That's on me. And boop. Okay, and here you go, buddy.
I've changed my mind. For the money, give me the fanciest drink you've got.
A challenge, huh? Alright, I'll bite. Prepare to be dazzled. One rainbow frosted hot lava slushy deluxe with a twist coming right up.
Better taste good. No.
Whoa, hold your horses, Chief.
I assume we have to press the button, don't we?
Daddy's sparkling wine spritzer. Now, where did I put them quail eggs?
Press the button. Busted for this, I want to go straight to jail without trial. I'm gonna prefer them having to explain this to being reasoning behind this in court.
Hey, keep your shirt on, bub. This ain't your sister Shirley Temple. Now, where's that cough syrup at?
See, now you're just giving me a roofie.
Whoa. Man, it's like the universe just revealed all of its secrets inside my mouth.
I'm not saying it. I don't think anything that he's just said can be bettered by anything I would add to it.
Total taste revolution. I ain't never seen nobody look so troubled. What's on your mind, brother? You looking like the whole world is just resting on your shoulders.
Well, that's kind of it.
Yeah, just be honest with the guy, because that's not going to lead to problems.
If I fail, that'll be the end of it, you know?
Oh, I know where you coming from, champ.
You do?
Really?
Oh, sure I do. Right now, you probably asking yourself, how many nights I gotta go through this?
Yeah, so you think this is just the daily grind.
I get to unleash the lion. Do I even remember how? Well, take it from Cedric. You just hit a rough patch is all, man. It ain't the end of the world.
What? No, I'm...
Oh, I read you loud and clear, Mac Daddy. Don't you worry about a thing. When the honeys come in tonight, you just stick to the bar and keep ordering. I got you covered. Tonight is the night, man. Believe that. By the way, and I gotta ask, what's up with them threads, man? That's gotta be the most unique night on the town get-up I ever seen.
Huh?
Hmm?
Oh, this.
Yeah, it's
Well,
come straight from work.
I came straight from work, so...
I was actually
Well, I dig
sorry.
it, so keep it right
Looking
up.
at chat.
It might just become the next big thing.
Yeah, well, you never know. Jumpsuits, 70s. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Sweet mercy. It's like riding sidecar with a unicorn down a mountain of cashmere sweaters.
And he only give you it for $1. Welcome to the economy. Okay, and well, oh, I know what I need the disco ball for now. I need the disco ball to bend light around in that place to be able to see. Down the hall we go. Thank God this blind man's over here, otherwise we might have had a problem.
Whoa.
Again, screwdriver. Not the drink, but in fact, the tool. Now what do I do with this? Make a good diversion. But he'd seen me before I had a chance to split out. Just jam it in his neck. If I do attack no human being, it won't be the guy holding a welding torch. Probably a good idea. So what the hell am I meant to do with the screwdriver? Hmm. Oh, use the vent, of course. Go into the past because they were easier to break. And through we go. Ah, lovely. Splendid. Just checking if I will get, you know, turned into a... Won't budge, I can't squeeze through, my ability to duck under the water smells like petroleum and raw sewage and makes my legs feel all prickly. Well, you are probably going to get dysentery. Hear water rushing through the pipe. An unlabeled pipe dream with a valve on it. It moved it here. No way to get through in the wall line of rusty fan blades. And whatever's been oozing into the water, I'm not risking it. What do you want me to do with the valve? Won't turn any farther. So what do I do now then? Right, far enough. One fan will turn me into finely chopped pate if I'm not careful. Must be something I'm missing then, since I've just... Have I drained the water? Somewhere? Then we get used to this. I'm confused as to what I did there. Did I drain the water from the nightclub, maybe? That's the only thing I can think of that I might have been able to do. Right, it's dry. We drain now. That must have been what the valve was for. Now what do we do here? Holding a revolver, it's rusty, but the barrel rotates. It's got all 6, no 8, 5 bullets left. One casing is missing. Great, so I've got a gun. There's a hole in his temple. Ah, so he kaboomed himself. Right, cool. Great, now what do I do with a gun apart from... What do I do, accost the man? Probably should let the bartender serve the shots tonight. I don't think they'll do me any good. Right then, so I guess I ask the dude for his blowtorch by shooting him in the head. Or attempting to shoot him in the head. Hello, sir. Do you ever think that what's the matter with you? What do you want me to do? Shoot this instead? He's preoccupied, not deaf. What do you want me to do then? There's nothing I can shoot. just kaboom this guy. Let's get rid of this gun soon. Seriously, starting to screw my head. Put it in here. Put it in the old hat. So what the hell do I do and how the hell do I get in? What do you want me to do? Like, shoot the wire, maybe? And I'll stop it? The guns make noise, people notice that kind of thing. Well, shoot it then. and let him come out and then steal his stuff. And I can't help you then, because I am kind of out of ideas. Anything in the past I can use to shoot? Oh, never mind, actually. I think I know what I need to do. Right, do I just really need to be a really good shot with this? Here we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh.
Hello? Is anyone in here? Oh, drat. The muzzle's split. I guess this gun was a bit too rusty after all.
Oh well. I guess we might have just shot the dude we were hoping to... Who was hoping to help us. Wonder if there's this rifle doing here. Pick it up. Not much else except use this wire cutter. Graining's pretty sturdy. I could cut through this whole pie with proper tools. Finally some luck, it came right off. Where's this gonna come out then? Well, thing is, let's get those things first. Were they bolt cutters? Ah, yes. Sorry about that. Let's get those bolt cutters by cutting the wire first. At least I assume that's what they want me to do. And... I'm just gonna be borrowing his wrench. Okay, it was a wrench. I couldn't tell. I just like the top of it. Like, considering what I did, I don't really need to draw attention to myself right now. And be gone. Okay, and we've got a wrench, but what do we do with said wrench? I have no idea. I assume we use it back in here for something, because that's the only place we have to go. I'd still be taking the rifle. All right.
Nuts.
Aha. There you go, we got it open. Oh, so maybe I was the one who opened the hatch. Nice. And we are in. The data screen's bigger than my TV. Can we go into cryogenics? It opens by card reader only. That's a shame. This is it. Get in there, destroy the supercomputer and prevent the time machine from taking off. It's so close now, my stomach's got butterflies and my ears are pounding. It's like the only reason I got in here last time is because I tampered with the access panel. Am I going to basically tamper with the access panel again, where I beat the ever-loving crap out of it? No handle, no way for me to form the... it only opens with the right access card. So, do I need to go upstairs maybe?
No.
There's nothing else I can do. While on the right floor, Dr. Lambert asked me to destroy... I don't... Oh, well, the only thing I do have is this, actually. That's a better idea. Aha! I always forget I have time travel powers.
Hey.
Well, an access card. What a stroke of luck. Yes, yes, yes. Very, very coincidental. But who's, you know... Can I actually go back out there? Or is it gonna go back up? And there's nothing in here. I'm assuming this doesn't work. Hasn't worked in a long time. Okay, and then, let's go. I have an access card, and I'm not afraid to use it. Can you not use it on the on here? Worked, finally. Okay, let's... Oh, great, I guess it doesn't work on the one on the right. Well then, let's go into cryogenics. Oh, this is horrible. Those tubes in there and the people in them. What kind of sick experiments are they doing here? Keep track of people in those tubes. Well, doesn't seem to be anything in here. Even though Dr. Lambert prepared me for this, seeing with my own two eyes makes my blood run cold. Well, you will be actually kind of cold. Oh, the red gleam. Well, let's see what's in here.
Ow.
Ah, fluorescent light is pretty bright. It's locked. Of course it's always locked. Nothing here but an apple core. And the cabinet got anything in? They're all locked, and I need retinal scanners. I remember Frank telling me about this. They had them installed after those environmentalists broke in last year. Right then. Let's try see if there's anything in here. Probably locked in. See if there's anything in the cabinet. It's empty. Looks someone's in a hurry too. The rails are all bent out of shape. Stuck. Don't think the apple core will help, do you? Doesn't seem to be anything here. I need something. Yeah, this working. It's horrible enough. I bet he never thought that tube would end up being his tomb. Ugh. Ugh. Right, so I have an apple core, but what's that gonna do with me? What's gonna do for me? Apple core used on the access panel. Why? Because apple juice will confuse it. I don't know. Trying to think what I'd use the... We didn't check around here, so we can have a look inside here, can't we? No power, even if there were. I doubt it would be after this long. Right, lab coat's gone. And this machine, well, it should be working anyway. See how it's working? Instead, the computer that controls the whole thing is what Dr. Lambert wants me to destroy. Sign reads caution, keep away from liquid materials. Well, let's go in. Is he still dead? No, he won't be here at the minute. Oh, the ball thing's here. Cool. Right. Splendid. Lovely. There's instant camera. There's even film on it. Why would they leave that in here, though? Hang on. Unplugging my phone. Splendid. Okay, time machine. Just like it's still here, just like Dr. Lambert said it would be. Anything on here before we go into the past? Or the future, sorry. It has something to do with the time machine. Don't know much more than that. Anything here? Yep. Sure as useful as it was then as it is now. Well, apart from the door. Locked from the outside. This doesn't really help me that much, does it? Then can I use the apple to screw over this? Now, get those juices flowing out of it. Maybe I can use... The only other thing I can think of is taking a picture of this dude's eyes and then using the retinal scanner.
Gross.
Huh. Surprised that worked. Hi, Frank.
Frank?
Oh, hey, Joe.
How you
See
doing, buddy?
there. Scared the crap out of me.
I can't believe you're here. They told me you quit. I got to go upstairs and everything.
Quit? Oh, right. Yeah, well, you know me. I'm a career opportunity guy. Something else came up.
Management gave me your job. Well, sort of. The same responsibilities, at least. And, well, my own, so...
Is that right?
Yep.
Well, good on you,
Sounds
Joe.
about
Best of
right.
luck. Now, if you'll excuse...
They said you already left. Did you forget something?
No. Well, yeah. I forgot something. Listen, I'm a little tight on time here.
Is he working with someone?
Wait, what are you even doing down here?
Well, like I said, I was given your job, so...
Oh, right. Well, still, this part of the labs is actually off limits, so you probably shouldn't be here.
Does that mean
No,
you shouldn't?
Right. I know. I just happened to see you, so... Well, I need to get going, too. There's some important... there's a spill I need to mop up. Hey, can we grab a beer down at Izzy's when this is over? This week, I mean. I could really use the company.
Beer? Oh, yeah, for sure.
Great. Guess I'll leave you to it then.
All right. It's interesting that he's doing some filing. So I need to create probably a spill before I can do the good old retinal scan. Oh no, I can just go in here. Fair play.
There you are. Why the hell haven't you done anything about that leak yet?
The leak?
Hello? Anyone home? The leak next door, numbnuts. Do you have any idea how much the research in those file cabinets is worth? No, of course not. How could you? Just fix that leak, or so help me God, I'll have HR fix your walking papers.
Alright.
Wait. Look, I'm sorry. We're all under quite a bit of stress right now. I'm on my third pot of coffee and haven't had a thing to eat yet.
Wanna have an apple?
I could get you something from the vending machine if...
Vending machine? Vending machine? Gee, thanks, Professor. I never thought of that. If I could have something from the vending machine, don't you think I would have? I didn't spend 8 years at Cornell earning 2 doctorates just to have some schmuck buy my lunch. I'm on a diet, moron.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm getting agitated
Well, I
again.
think I have just the thing for you.
Diet? I'm not sure I...
It's an all-fruit diet. The missus ordered me on it after my last physical. The irony is that it's supposed to help me with my high blood pressure, but now I'm just as angry all the time from low blood sugar.
Well, as
Tell you
always,
what,
women ruin
you
everything.
find me some fruit, then cover for me while I slip out for a quick break, and I won't report you for the leak. Anything will do. Nectarine, perhaps, or an apple? Yeah, an apple. That's the ticket.
I'll find you an apple.
Well,
Make sure that you do. And fix that damn leak. Sorry. Temper again.
I have an apple. It's not a whole one, but it's an apple.
Is this some kind of joke? What's the matter with you?
I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well. What do you want me to do then? Go into the past? Lab stuff, lots of lab stuff. I want that. I want that bubbling beaker of things. Label on it hydrofluoric acid. Some kind of acid. That is some... That is some spicy acid. How's that bubbling beaker over there? I don't see anything useful. Right then. One of the company dustpans. Never thought I'd seen one of these bad boys again. Okay. Now what are we looking for? Hmm. We get up there? Doesn't seem like it. Don't see anything useful in here, just a lot of broken glass. So, I have a apple and a dustpan. And what do I want to do with it? Hit him with it. Nah. Okay, fine. Let's check if there's anything else here. Nope. And he's gone.
Huh.
Frank's gone. A lot of old files seem to be missing from this drawer now. Interesting. Very interesting. And they're all locked. So what am I meant to pick up? Hmm. Anything in here, maybe? Just having a look. Is anything around? Must be something. Right, so, go back to basics. See if we can go up here now. I'm trying to think what the dustpan could be used for. You know? 'Cause it's just like, right, is there anything in here that we could use, potentially? Doesn't seem to be, so not in here. Right. So... is there anything here off this dude? Yeah, I can shovel his corpse. Hmm. Right. Oh, I thought we went in there. It's not working for some reason. Hmm. Anything in here we could use, potentially? Just trying to think if there's anything in here we can scoop up. Dr. Lambert is here. Anything here, maybe? Hmm. Doesn't seem to be. Just looking anything new. I'll check the what's his name just once more. The elevator, just to be sure there's nothing in there. Is there anything we can interact with here, apart from the control panel and the hatch, which you know we can't? Oh, soil. Soil must drop through the hatch. I'll plant the apple. Not a bad idea, but it needs more light and water to grow. Can I do this? Okay, cool. That did something, I guess. It needs light and water to grow. Okay, and I think I have a place where I can put it. Okay, oh. That doesn't sound good. Well, something just happened. Sounded like it came from the end of the hallway. It tells me that fella just came back, but, find out what that noise was. Fine. I was gonna put it in the cryogenic, that empty cryogenic tank. Well, that might work. Alright, well, it's gonna come back from here. How we doing, fella? We good? Time machine's gone. That wasn't supposed to happen. What are you gonna do now, Joe? Think. Okay, calm down. Maybe if I destroy that computer in the next room, I can still make things right. I need to move fast. To tell me where it's gone? Has something to do with the time machine. I don't have much more than that. Right. Well, let's put this apple in the cryogenic thing to get water. I guess that's all. That's what I'm thinking about anyway. Okay, right. Can I put this in here? Or open this? Meanwhile,
This means that from now on, you will be in charge of not only yours, but Frank's assignments too. That's right. That means downstairs lab sanitation, drain assignments, the works. With all
well,
the
I didn't run
things
into
that
myself,
entails.
so that
That's
shouldn't
a
be
lot of
it shouldn't be an issue,
responsibility
right?
we're investing in you, Jasper.
I thank you, sir. But what about Frank?
Could find somewhere else to put the soil. Well, I need somewhere that's wet. It needs to be in the past. It needs to be in the present, so it'll grow into an apple tree. Hmm. At least that's my thinking anyway. Gonna put it there. Maybe. It's under some sun. It's under some light. No, that ain't it. Maybe I could, I don't know. Oh, is that unlocked? Okay, cool. Cabinet drawers unlocked, but empty on the upside. I think I found a temporary way to fix that leak. Can I put the soil in this? Aha! And the apple, and now... Bada boom.
Wow, nice.
Okay. Gotta give Joe credit for that one. That is some inventive thinking. Maybe he's not such a moron. Okay, now we have apple. We give to him, and hopefully he'll be happy.
And you brought me an apple. Good. There's no eating in the lab, so I'll just pop out for a few to get some fresh air. Anyone
Okay.
asks, I'm up on 14 redacting Tuesday's pathology reports. Got it? Just don't touch anything.
You got it, brother. I'll be taking this. Yep. Hydrochloric acid. Do not drink it. It's anything like its brother, hydrochloric acid, it's going to be very dangerous. Just ignore the apple with the soil and water in the in the cabinet. Just yeah, that's fine. That's how we fix leaks around here. All right. I hear someone in the other room. Oh, is it myself?
Should I be writing this down? I don't have anything to write with.
Shut up and pay attention. You are standing on the brink of an extinction-level event sent in motion by greedy halfwits that will eventually end the lives of every man, woman,
So I
and
shot
child
him.
on the planet.
And I'm causing my own problems.
Crap.
Well, you called a guard on yourself. Nice. Well, we did it. Now just a bit of jiggery pokery. How did that guard get in there? Have the lab coat? Oh well. See if we can, oh, I was gonna say, can we not get in the lab code either way now? Yeah, sorry, we cannot get in the lab either way. All out of band-aids. Well. Time to just dump this acid on this explosive equipment. Well. Nothing's probably the matter.
Poor Dr. Lambert.
Keep your voice down.
Oh.
Yikes!
Hi.
Shh. You're alive?
Well, for a little longer at least.
But how?
I faked it.
Faked what?
You detailed this exact scenario to me 40 years ago, remember? Of course you do. To you, it was a mere day ago. The earlier version of you had to see me die and get dragged off, so as not to alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep in the first place.
Makes sense.
And yet I had to survive long enough to assist you in carrying out your mission. So I staged my premature demise.
Splendid. You're dying anyway.
You're not dying?
Oh, I am dying all right. Despite my better judgment, I attempted to circumvent getting shot by taking a different route to the labs than originally planned. I foolishly believed I might actually bend the rules of cause and effect. The gaping hole in my gut makes it pretty damned evident how that turned out.
Well, sorry about that.
No more questions. Did you destroy the research data like I asked?
The computer? Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
Thank God. Now there is just one last matter to attend to. I need you to stop the last time pilot, the one who just left. Fortunately, we know exactly where, or should I say when, he is. The device. Give it to me.
Alrighty
See
then.
that console behind you? Check the numbers in the first line of the fourth column and read them back to me.
Alrighty then. You got it, brother.
429-496-7295.
Are you sure that's correct?
I'm sure.
Dear God. I have
What?
configured the device to return you to the same destination. Here, take the device. Go end this.
Well,
One last thing. You can never.
well,
Dr. Lambert?
guess that last bit of advice is gonna have to
Dr. Lambert? Sir?
remain unknown to us. Well, time to go to the past. Somewhere in the distant future, Mobius Strip.
Oh my. What happened?
Great, I have to stop this fella from breaking the universe or something. How long have I been out? Last thing I remember, I was doing a time machine. It actually makes me a little lightheaded. Oh, dude, you sat on it? Yeah, it's broken. Terminal's sunk halfway into the ground. Well, ain't that just a doozy?
No.
Oh, I still got this time machine. We can probably go back. Well, never mind. Well, guess we're not going back. Let's just fry ourselves. And well, that's just water. So where's he going? I assume it's Frank, the person or the person we're looking for, at least. A lot of dirt and rubble in the way. Keep going, I'll tell you when to stop. Won't mind this instead of being a point and click having the arrow keys, but I'll allow it. Special contraption. That's the way to take him back. It's not a time machine, it's totally different, besides the fact it's completely falling apart. I mean, must have been here for quite a while. Can't seem to figure out how it works. It's really don't know what it is. Some kind of impractical kitchen table. Says Berman Solar on it. I assume a solar panel. Take this shovel. And I'll shovel it up your ass. When I find that dude who's going through the problem. I'm not happy with my waistline. There's no way I'm squeezing through there. Depends how long this game goes on. What we'll do instead is we shall... Probably, because Paper Mario is probably going to be a long boy. What we'll probably do is finish off Paper Mario tomorrow, and then split it into 2. I've got time tomorrow. I have to be somewhere today. Okay, let's try and open this door up. Oh, nice. Hazmat suit, score, and a piece of cloth. This first aid kit's been picked clean. Wearing the same suit I saw in these photos on the wall back in the lab. What did you think was gonna happen? Been dead for a lot of years. One of those pilots Dr. Lambert told me about, the ones that never made it back. I have a cloth. And that's a big old rock. Surface is slightly rough to the touch. In time, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Anything on this bloke then? He's wearing the same suit, and the photos in the lab. So we've got a piece of cloth. Now what do we do? Can't see that helping me in any way or form. What I need is to set fire so I can get out to where those roots are. Can't seem to figure out how it works. It's got lights but no buttons. Have a look at this. Use that cloth on those thick roots. Polish them. Stroke them. Care for them. I suppose we go back. Seeming as there's no other place to go. Ugh, stretch. Put some water on it. Oh, it's soaking wet. Can't see any switch. Neither can I. But what are we meant to do with just a bit of water?
No.
Mean use on the generator?
I don't think so.
5 hours between me cleaning my radio in the sink and me waking up in emergency water. I just want to listen to some tunes while I worked. You could reach it. Just doesn't like the one that grants wishes. I need some way to turn this generator on. Is there anything in here? Because obviously we don't have the time traveling mechanic anymore. So, is there a way? Is the wet cloth gonna do something?
No.
What about the cryo tube? 100 years old, maybe more. What year did I end up in? I don't know. Sure as hell gonna try and find out. This wire keeps coming back to this here. Can I polish this up, I guess? Maybe start the generator that way? There we go. Okay, is this working? Right then. So I assume we go back to the generator now. Hopefully there's something that will help us, I guess, ignite those branches. Oh, am I patient zero? Who's coughing? Am I the person who's going to come back and stop it? I fear I might be. Hi. And a machete'll do. That's the most horrifying thing I've seen. I'm gonna say, you are getting a bit too close to these guys. I'm surprised they didn't prepare you with a gas mask of some sort. But alas, I don't think that's what they intend for you, brother. Right, so through the thick roots we go. Can cut paper with this thing. I need something sharp to cut through these roots. Go to that concrete panel and sharpen it up. Fine. I knew the concrete would come in handy at some point. Just need to work out when and how. You know, that's the problem with it's quite hard to write time traveling stories because you have without plot holes. There we go. Just because there are so many things that can happen with time travel, especially if you use it frivolously. Just like ask someone like J.K. Rowling, even in successful stories. Biggest problem with Harry Potter is that the time turner. Oh, whoops daisy. I clicked too far to the left. Oh, good. I like the fact you're writing. Shoot, the machete broke. I guess it was rustier than I thought. Oh well, at least I cleared a way through. Well, there can't be someone here because there's already roots here. Oh, I guess Frank's been here for a while. How we doing, brother? Humidity from the heat in the air. The fire is making everything a little heavy in there. Hi, Frank.
Frank?
How we doing?
Joe. Oh. Please. Need water.
What are you...
Please.
I'll get you some water. Hang in there.
Well, I have a cup, so okay, I guess he's probably gonna be dead by the time we get back. Because the only water I know that we have is that dripping bit. Come on. Long pathway to keep going. Well, the only thing I'd say is if you're writing, just make sure you get it done. In terms of make sure you, don't just give up on it. I'd definitely just try and get it done and then try and revise it from there. That's how. I know a person who, well, has wrote I won't say a successful book, but is what I call a writer. And the best advice they give me was just make sure you get your book done first, and then keep revising it and revising it. Or obviously get people to read it and tell you what they liked about it. What they don't like is more important. Writing is an iterative process, much like a lot of things. No one ever just strikes gold with what they write first.
Here you go, Frank.
Oh, thank you.
I don't understand. What are you doing here? Where are we?
I'm not sure. I had no time. I pushed it as far as it'd go. From what I've been reading, everything gets imprecise the farther you travel. Even your physical location can get messed up. Nobody's been this far. We could be hundreds, maybe thousands of years in the future for all I know.
All
I
right
don't get
then.
it. So, you're a time pilot now?
Do I really need to spell it out for you, Joe? I stole it.
What?
Yep,
You
I
stole the
kind
time
of guessed.
machine, but why?
Look, I've got no reason to tell you, but I guess it doesn't matter. You're the last person I'll be sharing anything with anyway. The truth is, I'm a Soviet agent.
Well, you don't sound
Get out,
Russian.
Frank, I'm not falling for that one again.
I'm not joking.
Frank, you're just sick, confused. Come on, you can't be.
Yeah.
Where's your Russian accent?
Joe, I'm an undercover agent deployed by the Kremlin. My job is to fit in. How far do you think I'd get if I went around calling everyone comrade?
Great, exposition dump again. Oh, there he is. Big.
My real name is Yuri
There's
Baryshchev.
Lenin.
I came to America in my early 20s. I went to school here, worked here, spent nearly 10 years building the foundation of an ordinary life. But the truth is that my life is far from ordinary. I am a spy. I was planted by the Soviet Foreign Intelligence Agency to gather intel on advanced U.S. military research programs. And I started getting my first missions in the mid-60s. At the time, I thought I had built a promising portfolio of leads, but as I started to pursue them, most of them turned out to be worthless.
As usual.
By 1968, I had run out of goodwill with my handlers at the Kremlin. I was a disgrace, and headed for extraction. Desperate for something, anything to report, I came across a Canadian company moving large shipments of iridium, osmium, rare metals not typically used in mainstream manufacturing. The buyer turned out to be a government shell, rerouting the materials to unofficial contractors, one of which turned out to be Archon. Having convinced my superiors that I was onto something, I got a job as a janitor. But I didn't dig up much until you showed up. You were a great distraction, giving me plenty of chances to access off-limits areas. And for a while, I was able to scrounge together enough intel to keep the Kremlin happy.
Oh, good on you. Bad on you, I guess, since you're a filthy commie.
My hunch was correct, but I didn't have the full picture. Not yet. The metals were being used to build something unusual, all right. But I just couldn't piece it together. What I found made no sense. Time travel, doomsday scenarios. It read like bad science fiction. For a while, I thought they were onto me, feeding me bogus information. But as time went on, with security tightening around the labs and no one confronting me, I began to suspect that my intel was legit. But time was running out. With Brezhnev and your President Nixon set to negotiate the nuclear disarmament treaty in a few weeks, my superiors were demanding results. My job on the line, I got desperate and careless. And this morning, I got caught.
Well, bound to happen at some point when you start sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
I was tailing an engineer into an off-limits lab when I bumped into Barney from security. Ironically, management chalked up my trespassing to cluelessness and settled for just firing me.
As one does.
Knowing I wouldn't get another chance, I stole a security badge and snuck back in. I just found the time machine operator's manual when you showed up out of nowhere and nearly screwed it all up.
You're welcome.
Then it clicked. Not only could I steal the technology, it was the perfect getaway, too. Using the manual, I set the destination as high as it would allow. I figured if I could just get far away, I'd have plenty of time to figure out how to get it back to the motherland. But, well, I guess you know the rest.
That's kind of a stupid idea. Why don't you just set it so far in the future?
Listen, Joe.
You can still
I'm
get
really
things to
sick,
work.
and I'm not making it back. But you still can. The time machine has a timer, like a toaster. It's designed to return home unless the timer's reset. I removed the main power supply fuse to keep it from taking off without me. Here, take it. I have no idea how you got here, and I guess it doesn't matter. Still, despite my mission, a double life, and the deceit, your friendship was always genuine. You're an honest guy, Joe. And I've really enjoyed your company. And now, please, leave me. The pain's coming back. Oh, it hurts to talk. Need rest.
Well, alright then. Guess we just gotta hop along on our way home. Gonna say, you coughing up, Joe. I think you might have caught it as well. Use it on this. Time machine's far too long gone for that. Oh. Let's keep heading on back. Yeah, I tried writing. I'm not a very good writer. That's the details that do me. I can big picture stuff, but when it comes to detailed writing, I don't seem to. I don't think I have the technical prowess for it. Set the fuse. Just hope that this works. Here we go. I think you might have, yep, broke apart the time machine. Or I'm gonna pry the door open, or we're gonna go through this crack. Sorry, buddy. Key on your belt? I'll be taking that. And it's happening to me, my joints are stiff and I hurt all over. Yep, something tells me he's foreign organism detective.
No, it can't be.
I think the penny's dropped.
The foreign organism. It's me. I brought back the disease. I'm the one who spreads it. It was me all along. I must have brought it back with me. Oh God, I think I'm gonna throw up. I can't deal with this. What do I do?
Put yourself in cryo? I don't know. Great, we're not doing that then. No, I don't think we can go back through there. So, I get my soil and my apple back? Yeah, that's why I planted the apple. Not much use for it now. Locked, so I ain't going back that way. Oh, keys. Probably to a thing, if any. Keys are probably to here, if anywhere. Again, just putting the key makes my muscles hurt. He's dying. Lazarus, cryo, console, operator guy, limb draft. Must be able to use this. Now I've got to get away before security shows some stand effect. And I stand infecting everyone. Okay, and then. Use the thing with this. Get infected, Dr. Lambert will find me. There we go, and... Get in the cryopod, man. And fill her up. And inside he goes. I think that's the last thing we're going to be able to do, unless there's anything else. I'm alive. What are these clothes? At least you got a sick beard. Monitoring equipment, it's a piece of paper with some squiggly lines on it. If I ever got put into a coma, that's the one thing I'd be like, yeah, just don't shave my hair. I want to grow I'd love to grow a thick ass beard. Logged says IKEA next to the handle. That's a good sign. We have IKEA. Oh man, my joints are sore. Well, yep, been. Okay. So, pull thing door opens. Interesting. This place, last thing I remember is drowning. No way I'd be able to guess the combination. Well, I assume it's probably on the when you're playing solitaire. Some kind of terminal, but nothing like one I've ever seen. Card game on it says solitaire. It's so sharp it almost hurts my eyes. I assume we're in the modern day. Hi there, friend.
Okay. Personal
Okay,
space.
personal space. Got it. Easy there. Don't want any trouble. Do you want my paper? I want that crutch. Okay, let's see if there's anything in number 3. Oh, hi, friend. This is like a Subject 16 in like Assassin's Creed 1 sort of deal.
Damn.
Well. Looks this room seems kind of pointless to try and put it back up again, but what was the reason for me doing that? Anything else here? Lamp 13. Desk lamp on the floor, it's clearly not. This guy's clearly not all there.
No way to escape it. No way out, no way out, no way out.
I'm
Hi.
sorry. What?
End of days. Scourge and sickness. The cleansing of the earth. The overlords conspired against us. Tricked us. Made us bring the poison back into the nest. Like good little ants.
Who did?
Too late. What's done is done. No backsies, but we must try. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hmm.
The key to salvation. I've seen it. Felt its color. Know its shape. They don't know that I know. Oh no. But I know. I know.
He's been trying to work out a
Write it.
timeline, it seems.
Write it. Before it disappears. Write it down before it disappears. Took away my tools. I'll forget without my tools.
Your tools?
Pens, paper. They're erasing the slate. Forcing me to forget. trying to break my resolve. The persistence of memory, I must repeat, all the time repeat. Oh, they fear me, cower at the sight of scientific rigor. They know I'm close, so they take away my tools. But I'll show them. The blinding light of the scientific method casts no shadows.
So that guy's fun to talk to. Some sort of gizmo stuck under the cushion. Kind of reminds me of those fancy Zenith Space Command TV remotes. This one's actually from space. Finds the room's really disturbing on the walls. Makes me wish I didn't. Well, I'm gonna go take that and leave you to whatever you need to do, brother. I'm going to try and interact with this door here. So I'll be able to guess the combination. Okay, and can I use the remote control the computer? Maybe try it with this guy? Oh, I get it. He's agitated by the TV. Yeah, that worked. Okay, and he's fine. I'll take his crutch, though. Doesn't seem to need it anymore. How you doing, bud? Lock camera now doesn't seem too fond of company, but I'll leave him alone. Can I do this? A lot easier I use my fingers. Something back in my room I can use the crutch for, potentially. Maybe I can get the pens with the crutch. Got it. I think most of the pens I did up on top of the closet, but at least I got one down. Where is it? Yoink. Alright. And then I guess we get the red pen into the arms of this dude. And guess then he's got pen and paper.
Mightier than the sword. The pen. Need paper to reproduce the key. Need the paper. Gotta have paper.
Yeah?
The key.
5731.
Close.
Thank you.
Keep it safe. Bring help.
Alright, Gandalf.
Don't get caught. Save the kingdom, get the girl. Save the kingdom, get the girl. Save the kingdom, get the girl.
Okay. Arousia. I was reading off stuff that he says. That's in the Freemason symbol, right? Alright. I input code here. It works because the guy wasn't so crazy after all. And... Hi. That's Sigmund Freud. These weird terminal screens again. There's ink blots.
Miss.
Oh.
Nurse?
Oh, hi there. Goodness, you startled me. You could have just knocked. And it's actually, Dr. Emma Brown. I'm a little embarrassed to say, but we don't have any files on you, so I don't even know your name.
It's Joe, ma'am.
Oh, call me Emma. We're not so formal here. It's nice to meet you, Joe.
I'm sorry, Dr. Brown. I don't know how to say this, but everyone here is in serious danger. I'm very sick, and it's very important you call the authorities and...
Whoa. Take it easy. Deep breaths. There's nothing to be afraid of. How do you feel?
Okay, I guess. A little sore.
See, you're fine. And the soreness is to be expected. You've undergone muscle therapy. You've been asleep for at least 3 decades, after all. Maybe even more.
What? Where am I? What year is this?
Easy, Joe. I know it's a lot to take in. It'd be a shock to anyone's system. Haven't been under for as long as you have. It's
Captain
2012,
America.
and this is the psychiatric ward at St. Genevieve's Hospital. You were brought out of hibernation 5 weeks ago. Like the others, you were placed in an artificial coma for regenerative muscle therapy and brought here for evaluation and rehab after everything checked out.
Oh, God. The tubes. You have to listen to me, Doctor. I'm dangerously sick. I was carrying something when I got in.
Oh, that? Well, that's true. You did all have some kind of flu. Actually, the resident physician did find it peculiar how you had all contracted a type of avian flu that only first appeared in the late 90s, and a new strain at that. In any case, the pathogen was largely dormant due to the extended hibernation. We run very thorough medical checks on all our cryo clients, so we gave you all a shot of our regular cocktail. Cleared it right up before you even came to.
Well, it happened in the
So
70s. Mass
Gone?
murder and dead.
Archon.
Yes, I'm afraid I don't know much about all of that. All I know is that the company that froze you went bankrupt back in the early 70s. A victim of industrial sabotage, I think. Anywho, the remaining assets were sold off, and the Cryoform company bought the cryogenics technology. As per ethical requirements, that included all of you who were frozen there. We've been helping rehabilitate Cryoform's clients for the past 5 years or so. Mostly folks suffering from previously incurable terminal illnesses and heavy wallets. You didn't hear that from me,
Alright.
Unfortunately, cryogenics was a little experimental when you went under. So, while the company's been freezing and reviving clients for quite some time, you had to stay confined to the original equipment. Apparently, a lot of Archon's original documentation was destroyed in a fire. So Cryoform had practically no
I had nothing to do with
information
it.
on any of you. That's another reason it took so long to figure out how to revive you. Sadly, the others haven't been quite as coherent. They share certain delusions, end of the world, that sort of thing. An unfortunate side effect of cryogenics' primitive state at the time, I suspect. You, however, seemed just fine. Apart from the shock, I mean.
So I'm not
Well,
sick?
they went really far into the
You
future.
sure?
Yes, Joe, quite sure. In fact, I see no reason to keep you here. We have an excellent rehabilitation team who'll get you settled into your new life in no time. Just come see me when you're ready to go.
Alright, not sure who that is. Colonel Sanders. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be Sigmund Freud. Probably shouldn't try that. Dr. Brown told me to come to her to talk to her before leaving. I mean, is there anything else for me to do? You okay, brother? Okay, now he still doesn't look too fond of his company. I better leave him alone. I don't think there's anything I have to do, unless there's something in my room that I didn't know about. Because I'm gonna say it's the only thing I can think of that we need to really do. Just leave it at that.
So, are we all ready to go?
I guess.
I believe so.
Oh, don't worry. The rehab team's eager to help get you settled in. I know it may feel a little overwhelming now, but trust me, you'll love it in 2012. Endless opportunities.
Get it? 2012, and we all
All
thought we
lease on
were all
life.
gonna die for some reason.
Speaking of, I happened to catch you on the
Well, the
surveillance
thingy
monitors
calendar.
a little while ago, and you seem to show excellent problem-solving skills. You like puzzles, Joe?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll be sure to mention it to the career coaches. They'll find just the right thing for you.
Well, I guess I'm going through the door then. Might have put some shoes on. Now I'm an everyday guy. And he's learning about history. Well, like the 40 years, close to 50 years that he's been out for. Oh, now he works in an office. In customer support, probably. That's the true hell that he's been put in. I mean, I imagine getting frozen in the 70s and waking up in 2012 would be a shock, but I don't think it would be, you know, like, I cannot survive in this. Do not question mark me game. So this is the end. And there we go. Nice little story. Didn't think it'd take this long, but I'm happy with it. It's a nice little thing. It was a bit slow at moments with the sometimes you having to go back and forth between areas, but that's just standard in a point and click game. Going around finding stuff, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. There's I guess the only thing I could say was that you might want to split up the, you know, exposition dumps. I feel like right at the end we had what, like between chapters 6 and 10 or the end, I guess. You got like like 3 massive exposition dumps where I'm just sitting here waiting for what to do. You might want to branch out a little bit more and, you know, tell a little bit more of the story in between, rather than just having, you know, 3 massive, you know, explosions of information that I have to remember to make sure I remember all the story. But, you know, apart from that, a little simple point-and-click game, I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't know how, basically it was trying to cover up its plot holes with time travel, which is always a problem, as we were talking about. How do you define how time travel works? Can you meet yourself in the past, and if so, does that impact on the stuff you've already done, making your timeline insignificant or irrelevant? I don't know. But there's loads of different ways of how to do time travel. A lot of people probably know better than I. I don't tend to touch it because all it seems to do is cause problems if I was ever making a story. But yeah, I like the simplistic art style. I thought it was just a nice little game to play. And if there's not anything after the credits, then I guess we'll go to the outro. So I guess I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, well, there doesn't seem to be anything else that there is left in the game. Just clicked off the credits then, and we should be good. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. It's a nice little game. I quite like playing these little one-offs. Instead of, you know, having all these AAA franchises that we have to, that I like playing as well. It's a nice mix. And I like doing it too because I get to play, you know, just play different games and something different when you get bogged down in like Paper Mario or Assassin's Creed or these longer series that we're doing. And it's not the fact I get bored with them. I quite enjoy Paper Mario. It's just the fact that, you know, you're playing a game, you want something a bit different every now and then. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching. For people on Twitch, this will get uploaded to Rumble, BitChute, and YouTube. The link should be in the About section. If you ever miss a stream, that's where they'll be. People on those platforms, as I've just mentioned, this is all streamed live from Twitch. If you ever want to watch live and interact with me, you can do. Should be a link in the description of every video that I do to the Twitch channel, as well as to any other platform you wish to watch me on. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It does help me out in the algorithm, and I do interact with the comments when I can. And without further ado, I'd like to thank you guys for watching one final time, and bye-bye.